And you can call them at 304-242-3870. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, lighting the valley for 110 years.
And let's go live to the campus of Wheeling University, where this afternoon Jerry Ames and Ryan Storm will have all the action between the Polka Dots and the Wheeling Central Maroon Knights. Gentlemen, take it away.
Good sunny afternoon here. It is the campus of Wheeling University. Jerry Ames and my new partner this year, Mr. Ryan Storm, 04 graduate of Wheeling Central. 05 graduate of Wheeling Central. Truly appreciate you coming on board this year. And I know our buddy Ty Fleming is listening in South Carolina. So I got to tell you, I mean, I always wish Ty was around, but I'm really excited to work with Ryan this season. And I got to tell you, we got ourselves a football game this afternoon. It is the AA Polka Dots. They made it to last year's quarterfinals in the state of West Virginia. They got knocked off by Oak Glen, and it was a really good Oak Glen team. But this Polka Dot team returns almost everybody from a team that went perfect during the regular season. Their only loss was to Oak Glen. So, and it starts for Polka, guys. It starts with the Kennedy Award winner and running back, Mr. Ethan Payne. 6'2", 215. He has verbally committed to Marshall University. He only ran for almost 3,000 yards last year.
Just a shade under 3,000.
Just a shade under 3,000, and that was in 12 games, not the 14. And he had 49 touchdowns on the season. You're going to see Ethan, and you're going to see him early, and you'll see him often. When they're not running the ball to Ethan, you'll probably see the quarterback, James Cook, who's also a senior, at 5'10", 200 pounds, throwing to Ethan's younger brother, Toby Payne. Toby Payne is a linebacker, first-team All-State last year in AA, but also a receiver. He's 6'4", 225. Toby has a better frame than Ethan has, so he passes the eyeball test when you look at Toby Payne on the field. And they return linemen. And it's a mostly junior offensive line. So this team is back. They return most of the starters. Our Maroon Knights got their hands full. But enough about the Polka Dots. Your 2020 Maroon Knights. 3 straight state championships now for the Maroon and White. But there's some guys that graduated. Curtis McGee, Adam Murray, Jalen Creighton, Jacob Ryan, Michael Horan. There's just some kids that are tough to replace for Maroon Knights. And there's some you'll never be able to replace guys like Murray and McGee. So it's just, what do you think, Ryan?
Absolutely. Central actually to lose 2 state championship starting quarterbacks, really, with Ryan last year and McGee. That's a lot of experience to lose on both sides of the ball. Your captains, your middle linebacker, head of the defense, head of the offense. So it'll be an interesting start of the season here. Hopefully they get the replacements to get the single one and leave off where they left off last year.
One interesting note on Curtis McGee. Curtis McGee obviously signed to go play football at Brown. Brown's not having school or football right now. Curtis is actually on the coaching staff right now. So after the Ferry game last year, Curtis recovered from the knee and the ACL injury. And Curtis was more of a coach to Jacob Ryan on the sideline. And I know I've talked to Jacob several times about that. And he always got great lessons from Curtis over there. And I remember when he won that state title, Jacob hugged his dad, Coach Ryan, and Mike Young. But I know he went to see Curtis McGee and thanked him for everything he did for his support and backing that whole time. So Curtis on the staff and coaching just like he did most of the last year after the torn ACL. Captains are on the field for the Maroon Knights right now. It looks like the captains are out there. It's going to be Vinny Hyde, Jordan Waterhouse, Spencer Helms, and Peyton Marling. The Knights, we'll see what the coin toss is. Knights won the toss and have elected to receive. So the Maroon Knights kickoff return unit will be on the field first. Let's thank a few of our sponsors before we go to that kickoff. It is the IBEW Local 141, Undos, West Liberty University, the Glessner Group, the Highlands, Youth Services System, 30 Paws, West Virginia Northern Community College, Hanover Fuel Stop, Chad Broadwater State Farm Insurance, the Cross Law Offices, Fahey Levitt Insurance Agency, the Diocese of Wheeling Charleston, Liberty Distributors, TechnoCap, and Gompers, Lori and Associates. Thanks to all those great sponsors for coming on for Wheeling Central football this season. We couldn't do it without you. I truly appreciate it. So, Jerry Ames, Ryan Storm. We are only live on 1370 today. I know we're being streamed on the Facebook page and on the WatchdogNetwork.com, TuneIn Radio. So tell your friends. On AM 1600 right now is the WVU Football Preview Show. And the only reason is we are the official West Virginia football station now, so they get top billing at the Watchdog, and it's a contract that this station's been waiting to get for 10 years. So Mountaineers are on. That's why the preview show's on there today. But every other game you'll hear mostly this year on 1600 today, 1370, Facebook page, TuneIn app, and WatchdogNetwork.com. Tell your friends who are looking for us. Kicking off for Poca today will be Joseph Starcher. Deep for the Maroon Knights is Riley Watkins and Cody Martos. Nice high kick. And it's going to be Martos fielded at the 15, out over the 20, to 25, over to 30, and hit hard that time by the Alan Withrow, the senior tight end defensive end. Withrow's the guy with the different jersey number out there. He was 12 in the program. He'll be 2 on the field today.
Nice, good tackle right there to start off the kickoff on you.
So the Maroon Knights offense will be out. They'll start today on the 31-yard line. And it will be Peyton Marling, your quarterback for the Maroon Knights this season. Shotgun formation. Watkins set up beside him. Sidecars are Anderson and Waterhouse. Marling gets the shotgun snap, looks downfield. No one open. He tucks it himself and runs. Going to pick up probably 2 on the play, does Marling. Good coverage downfield by the Polka Dots.
It looked like a solo route on the wide receiver left side there. Sat on it pretty well. Marling took and run.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I saw the receiver going across. Everyone, there was 2 guys watching him, so nothing was open for Marling. Marling, in the future, sees that. If they're only going to run that one route, he's got to maybe tuck it a little bit earlier and take off sprinting. Same formation again. It'll be Watkins going up in front of Marling. High snap. Marling catches it. Boy, that was botched from the get-go. Marling's going to take it, and he's going to lose yards on the play.
Yeah, Jerry, not much to work with there.
No, they're going to lose 1 on the play, making it 3rd down and 9 for the Maroon Knights. Looked like it was going to be a handoff to Waterhouse, but the timing was all off on the high snap.
A bit of a disaster. Thankfully, Marling was able to salvage a little bit there. Not too much of a loss. Get back to the line of scrimmage on that.
Saw that last week in the Belair River game, and it would have been a disaster early for Belair, but boy, they recovered after that. That was a high snap, and River scored basically 2 plays later. So 3rd and 9 for the Maroon Knights.
Probably looking something for the sticks here.
Single receiver out left is Caleb Radcliffe for Wheeling Central. In motion is Waterhouse. Another high snap. And luckily Marlin even gets that one. And I mean, that one was way over his head. Waterhouse actually tipped it because it was so far behind Marling. And disaster on the first series for the Maroon and White. They will bring the punting unit on, and it will be Waterhouse punting for Wheeling Central.
The only positive 2 things out of that is that Polka didn't recover.
Yeah. on either play. Waterhouse up about 11 yards behind.
Looked like Polka had too many men on the field. I saw one kid trying to run off the field, and he stopped, and coach came on, called a quick timeout.
So timeout by Polka. We'll take a quick break with them. We'll be back here. You're listening to Wheeling Central Polka on the Watchdog.
It's not just a home or a car. It's the 5 hours you spent in the kitchen mastering your epic wing recipe and the 3-hour family road trip to the tailgate party. While other insurance companies just see them as a bundle or combo, State Farm agent Chad Broadwater sees your home and car as the time and memories you put into them. Chad understands what your things really mean to you and is here to help you give them the protection they deserve. Talk to State Farm agent Chad Broadwater in Wheeling for your home and auto insurance today.
Hanover Fuel Stop, located at 105 Hanover Street in Martins Ferry, offers some of the Valley's best hoagies, all toasted to perfection. Hanover Fuel Stop offers delicious breakfast sandwiches all day long and daily specials like smoked wings or fresh fish sandwiches on Fridays. Hanover Fuel Stop, offering delivery, so visit hfstop.com, place your order, let them bring your next lunch to you. Visit Hanover Fuel Stop online or give them a call, 740-633-3180.
Waterhouse on the punt for the Knights. Nice high punt. Doesn't go very far. Going to bounce right at midfield. Takes a Maroon Knight bounce down to the 40, to the 35. Oh, my goodness. A 20-yard bounce for Waterhouse's punt. and the Polka Dots will take over at their own 29-yard line.
That's about as positive you could get out of that punt right there, because given the height and
the end-over-end bounce. Because he didn't kick it really far. It bounced right at midfield.
It was a knuckler, too, on the high punt. It wasn't much of a spiral on it, but he did its job.
Under center for the Polka Dots will be quarterback James Cook, senior, 5'10", 200 pounds. You already know about Ethan Payne, the returning Kennedy Award winner here in the state of West Virginia.
Tight splits with the offensive line for Polka.
Two receivers right. Payne, the only running back. Pitch out to Payne on the right tackle. It's going to be tripped up. Give him about 2 yards on that first down carry. It's like Cook was a little late tossing the ball to him. Cook actually ran, a little too far to that Polka side of the field before he let Payne have it and allowed the Central defense to pursue a little bit.
They pulled the short side guard. He got out there in front pretty well, but the timing was off a little bit on the pitch.
And there's the pitch to Payne this time. And Central had a guy in that defensive backfield, but just kind of overran the play a little bit. Give Payne 3 yards, bringing up 3rd down and 5 for the Polka Dots.
Vinny High with a nice tackle right there. Stop the ball carrier.
Vinny High, the absolute defensive MVP during the playoffs last year. He really brought his lunchbox to work. He came and played hard.
Heard his name a lot.
So 3rd and 5. Sidecar is Payne. Cook back to pass, looks downfield. And the pass is complete, and that's enough for a Polka first down right at the sticks. That ball is going to be placed on the 40. They had to get to the 39, first down Polka.
Receiver ran a nice route, but our DB looks like he went for the ball there. I think if he makes a tackle right there at the stop, he might get him a yard short.
I think it's a great point. If he goes for the tackle and just goes for the wrap.
Because he was out on the sideline anyway. All he had to do is push him out right there. Nice play by Polka, though.
Hand off to Payne again. Had him stopped at the line of scrimmage before he did a nice crawl there, kind of the bear crawl, and got an extra, maybe a yard or 2 out of it.
And Jude Cottrell made a nice penetration there for the initial stop.
Jude back after an ACL injury last season. Snap. Cook lets downfield. Who does he have? They're going to say it's a catch. Oh, my goodness.
No. Well, we got one official overruling the other here.
One official says no catch. One says catch. It's going to be incomplete. The back judge came in and overruled the side judge. I'm not sure how the side judge even calls it because he's still at the line of scrimmage, wasn't even running downfield with the play.
I think the side judge is looking at his feet, which they may have been in, but the back judge is right on it, though, seeing the bobble. And there was good coverage there. I think it was Braxton Anderson on the coverage.
I believe that was Vinny High.
Vinny High, okay.
Yeah, 14 was downfield. So 3rd down and 7 for the Dots. Twin receivers to each side. Back, looking Cook. Oh, good open field tackle by the Maroon Knights for no gain on the play. And that is Mike Topher and Mason Smith over there.
That's an interesting play call. Polka ran about 4 yards short on that out route there.
I think if you're going to throw that out, you got to at least get to the sticks.
I think unless they're going to go for it on 4th down anyway, they just want a little bit, make it a little easier on 4th down.
So the offense at the second remains on the field. See if they just drop him back to pooch punt this.
From Central, I'm watching the ball here, not moving. Good chance to get drawn off.
They're going to go for it on 4th down and 5. And he's going to be short of the first down. He will not get that. Oh, man. He had to get to the 50-yard line, and he got a generous spot on this side of the field.
Yeah, he's going to be getting it.
If it's on the line, it's a first down.
Cool. I'd want to measure there. He's just in front of that 50-yard line. That's
Oh, and they moved the sticks.
Wow.
Boy, Mike Young was asking for a measurement, but they've already moved the sticks. It's too late. Oh, my goodness. The white hat says, I already moved the sticks, and we're not going to get a measurement here.
First game for the officials, too.
Yeah. Payne goes in motion. Quick hitter up the middle. That time touching the ball. See if I can get a number on that truck.
39?
39 touching the ball. Don't have one in the program.
Nope.
35, I apologize. And that's Dylan Taylor. He's their fullback.
Stop by the middle of the Maroon Knight line there. Good field by Mike Topher, his linebacker.
Bubble. Ball's on the turf. He's down. Going to lose 3 on the play. Great job by James Cook, the QB of Polka, because he was coming out. He just came out from underneath the center too quick.
You know, Jerry, I believe Polk had a scrimmage, but you're seeing a little first game of the year, little flubs on both teams here. Center exchanges, shotgun snaps on Central's end.
Yeah, so 3rd and 10 for Polka. Best nickname in the state, the Polka Dots. Twin receivers left, 2 sidecars at each of Cook. And quick pass downfield in and over the outstretched hands of Toby Payne. It'll bring up 4th down and 10.
Tell you what, Jerry, that was there, though. If he brings that ball down a little bit, he has that tight end going across.
I think that's great work by the defensive line, though, to get some pressure up there.
Hands up.
And getting hands up, forcing him to throw that just a little higher than he wanted to.
All right. Looks like they bring the punt team now, though.
Yeah, so it'll be Dylan Mitchell on the punt for the Polka Dots. The ball spotted right at the 50-yard line. So, good snap back. Gets the punt off. Oh, my goodness. Oh, they're going to call a penalty on Central. It's going to be on Paxton Marling for running into the kicker.
Yeah, he got him good.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. 100%. When you come in with that kind of pressure, you got to be under control.
Looks like they're only going to be a 5-yarder, though.
Well, the coach is definitely going to take the penalty here. But remember, it was 4th and 5 last time when he went for it. It was further down on the Polk end of the field. See if they keep the punting unit on or bring their offense back out onto the field. I would think they would bring their offense back out.
I think so, too. And what's interesting about that play there on Central, it wasn't like we had like a punt blocking like on that. It was just 2 defensive ends going.
Yeah, making hustle plays. I'm not going to fault Marling for that because he had a chance in there.
Yep.
It actually showed great speed running in. Actually, I'm sorry, not Marling. That was Whiteledge.
Yep, and you're right, Jerry. They bring the offense back on here. 4th and 5. They ran a quick stick route last time. Let's see if they do it again.
In motion. Offense remains on the field. Cook looks downfield. The pass is complete, and he's going to be short. Turnover on downs. Ball to Wheeling Central, and that's Peyton Marling making a nice open field tackle for the Wheeling Central Maroon Knights.
That's a huge play there by the Maroon Knights to get out of that. Polk had a nice little action right there. They ran 3 receivers down, cleared out for the wide receiver coming underneath, but ran the route short.
On your West Liberty University scoreboard, 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. No score, 0-0.
And it looks like we got to change at center there, I think.
Yeah, it's Foster going into center for sure.
Central, too many men.
Yeah, Waterhouse runs off late here.
Coach Young taking the timeout.
Good job, because they would have got called for the penalty there.
Yep.
So Wheeling Central will take a timeout. Again, 6 minutes to go in this quarter. First quarter, it's 0-0. We'll be back in 60.
Undo's Family Restaurant is proud to support Ohio Valley schools and high school sports, offering catering for teams and banquets with prices designed to be affordable for everyone. Leave it to the pros and call Gigi or Jen at 304-233-5566. With 6 catering facilities to serve the Ohio Valley, Undo's can handle it all. Check out undos.com for menus, specials, entertainment, and events happening at all locations. Undo's Family Restaurant, family owned since 1953.
Protecting you isn't just our job, it's our passion. If 2020 has proven anything, it's that anything can happen. You need to have the right partner to guide you through insurance pitfalls to make sure your business is adequately covered. From your property and equipment to your employees and your family, Glessner Wharton Andrews Insurance has the drive and the ability to keep you protected.
Welcome back here to the Watchdog. Maroon Knights offense back out on the field. 1st and 10. They'll start at their 43-yard line. Marling back in at quarterback. New center is Ben Foster. Marling takes the direct snap off left tackle. Well, he gets hit hard. Going to gain 2 yards on the play. Yeah, brought down that time by Ethan Payne of the Polka Dots.
Central Poops.
Folks, tell your friends we are not on 1600 today. It is AM 1370 or 97.7. You can listen on the TuneIn radio app, Watchdog Network, or the Facebook Watchdog page.
Central pulled both guards on the last play, got out in front there.
Yeah, Marling's shaking off some cobwebs after that hit, so it will be Mike Topher going in the game for Wheeling Central. I knew he got hit hard over there. When he tucked it, Payne delivered the blow.
Yeah, I can't tell if it's shoulder or head.
So Toph now at quarterback for Wheeling Central here in the first series. They're missing somebody on the field. Knights are going to have to burn another timeout. Hand off to Riley Watkins. He's met rudely at the line of scrimmage, bringing up a 3rd down and 9 for the Maroon Knights. Knights were short 1 player.
They're short 2 players right now.
Yeah.
All right.
And the thing is, the player where they were short, that's the hole they were running at, and that's what happens. I think the Knights better off calling a timeout there to get your right personnel in the game.
You hate to burn too early, but you don't want to make the situation worse by not having enough on there, causing a fumble.
The Topher in the shotgun formation. Your wings are Waterhouse and Martos. Radcliffe split out right. In motion is Martos. Topher looks downfield. He scrambles, tucks it and runs over the 50, but steps out of bounds at the 46-yard line. Will bring up 4th down and 6 for the Maroon Knights.
Topher didn't have much of a chance there. That entire defensive line got in the backfield pretty quickly. Polka.
Yeah, Knights are going to have to get to the end of this first quarter and get back to the drawing board. Just a lot of issues right now, and this is reasons why you need those scrimmage games to work this kind of stuff out, and they're still trying to work this stuff out here in the first quarter.
4:08 left here in the first 0-0 ball game.
Cottrell on to long snap here for the Maroon Knights to Waterhouse, the punter. Waterhouse, the left-footed punter, boots another nice punt, goes out of bounds, probably right at the 20-yard line.
Yep. Angled that away from the returners. Break the sideline.
Marling's jersey is off, and he's on his shoulder pads and jersey.
You hate to speculate.
No, I apologize. I believe that's Braxton Anderson. Marling back out on the field.
Okay.
Yeah, that is Braxton on the sideline.
Seems to be working his shoulder.
Yeah, holding the left shoulder tenderly. And no Nigel Walsh today. Pulled a hamstring yesterday at practice.
Looks like
a little I formation for Polka here. One receiver to each side. Payne has a lead blocker through. Gain a little bit of yards. Bust out the left-hand side. Stepped out of bounds after getting the first down. Giving 13 yards on that first down carry, Ethan Payne.
Central had 2 opportunities to bring him down. Missed tackle at the line of point of attack.
Good stiff arm by Ethan.
It looks like in for Anderson, number 2, Lorenzo Ferreira.
Yeah, Lorenzo would be the backup when you see him in the game. So Ferreira will play that cornerback out there. Knights got that 4-man front right now, 5-man front on defense. Cook looks downfield over the receiver, but the receiver did get behind the DB that time, just overthrew him by a yard.
Polka, realizing there's a new defensive back, they attacked Ferreira right away. Straight go route, had a step on him. Polka, slightly overthrown ball there. Good effort by the receiver, though.
Yeah. Central defensive backs are going to have to get downfield a little quicker. Got to turn a little bit, get them hips moving.
Communicate on it. It looks like Caleb Radcliffe is in there.
Yeah, Radcliffe. And that's just Central working some DBs through. See Javon Miller getting talked to down there. He may be checking in the game soon. Hand off to Payne. He's hit at the line of scrimmage. Good tackle by the Knights defensive front and led by Andrew Burkle and Spencer Helms.
Central defense doing a good job holding line of scrimmage there.
To a veteran Polka offensive line, too.
And importantly, like with the tight splits by Polka, that's going to be a natural drive, good wedge right in the middle right there, especially when they're coming downhill like that. And they're not getting blown back right now, which is a good sign. They're getting low and staying low.
Yeah, maybe trying to get Payne to the outside a little bit like he did on that first down run here. 3rd down and 8 Polka Dots. Twin receivers to each side. Cook looks downfield, pump fakes, looks, and over the receiver's hands, and that was thrown well out of bounds. Peyton Marling providing the good coverage for the Maroon Knights.
Good flag route to the outside there, just overthrown. Didn't really have much of a chance there. 4th down and 8. Punting unit on for the Dots. 2:51 to go in the first quarter on your West Liberty University scoreboard, 0-0. Spencer Helms coming off the field getting a well-deserved drink of water here. Doing a great job so far, Spencer. It's Miller and Riley Watkins deep for the Knights on the punt return unit here. Miller, a basketball player, just came out for football for the first time this year. And Javon fumbles it, but he goes back down and lays on the ball.
Central will get the ball right at the 30-yard line.
A little bouncing rollers there, trying to pick up, run with it. Didn't secure it.
Yeah, here's the thing. If you're going to wait and let that bounce to you, just totally get out of the way of it, because not a live ball at that point. I want to thank our title sponsor, the IBEW Local 141, Gompers, Lorhigh and Associates, Technocap, Liberty Distributors, the Diocese of Wheeling-Charleston, and the Fahey Levitt Insurance Agency. Right. Marling back at quarterback. Waterhouse in motion. Waterhouse gets the ball for the first time today, giving 7 yards on that carry, maybe 8 now to Waterhouse.
That's a nice cut by Waterhouse. Made a good 90, got field.
Yeah, followed Spencer Helms up through that hole. Helms pulling from the backside.
Now, this third series for Central. Looks like they hope they can get this in now. They have
no first downs yet for the Maroon Knights in this game.
Yet, Marling back their quarterback and get Foster at center. So see if they can get a nice rapport going, get the timing down.
Let's get them sticks moving one time. Poco going to bring some guys up to the line of scrimmage here. Marling in shotgun formation. Hitter to Riley Watkins. He gets through. It's enough for a Maroon Knight first down out to the 45-yard line.
Those are some wide open holes on these last 2 plays there. That one right up over the center.
If you look, I just want to say Andrew Johnson has dropped the lineman jersey. He has the 28 on now in the backfield.
Yeah, a little bit of a roster check earlier today for us, and we didn't see his normal jersey on.
Yeah. Radcliffe, the only receiver split out for the Maroon Knights. He split to the Poca side of the field. Tight formations, Waterhouse in motion. Hand off to Jordan, and he drops the ball in the backfield. Turnover, Poca football.
Yeah, right at the mesh point, there's a fumble, but Poca had penetration right away, too, so Waterhouse wasn't going to get much yardage anyway if he had the ball, but can't have a turnover there.
Absolutely. Just what a turn of events for the Knights. Get their first down and now turn the ball over. So it looked like Waterhouse maybe tried to turn that up a little soon. And
the only thing I think there was penetration there. I don't know if he saw the defensive lineman too and was trying to do 2 things at one time, get the ball and make a move at the same time. But it results in a fumble, though.
Yeah, Poca takes over at the Central 37-yard line. Cook looks downfield. He finds Toby Payne. Toby Payne gets the catch. Give him 9 yards on that first down passing catch for the Dots. They're down to the 29-yard line of Wheeling Central.
That was a nice quick 5-yard out route, turn it back inside, make an 8-yard gain, 9-yard gain.
1:20 to go here in the first quarter. Still no score.
I'm seeing a lot of grabbing the pads here by Central. Look, we're a little winded.
That defense has been out there for a long time for Wheeling Central. Cook takes the snap, hand off to Payne. Payne busted out left, and give him 1 yard on the play. Run out of bounds by Waterhouse and Mason Smith.
Poca did a good job sealing the edge there, but Waterhouse came up, made a big stop right there because the running back had the edge.
Yeah, and I think that's what Poca wants to do. They want to get you inside and let Ethan Payne bounce at the outside. Cook under center this time. Fakes the handoff to Payne. He rolls right, still looking. He's just going to tuck this one and run, and pushed out of bounds at the 21-yard line of Wheeling Central. Bring up 3rd down and 4 for the Dots.
Mason Smith made a nice play there for Central. He covered the running back out of the backfield and then came off the running back once the quarterback passed the line of scrimmage there, come up and make a stop.
Apologize, it's 2nd down. I said 3rd down. Payne's reception. Central drops out of that 5-man front to the 4. See if one of them linebackers comes up and fills. There's Payne again. Payne gets it. Payne gets out of the initial hit. He's still breaking tackles. Oh, my goodness. They had Payne stopped for a 3-yard loss. He fight off 4 Maroon Knights, and it's going to be close to a first down for Poca.
Looks like it's 3rd and 1 maybe. Might be short by a little bit. But, yeah.
Yep, not a first, but it'll be... Oh, they moved the sticks. It is a first down.
All right.
So 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Does Poca want to run a play or let this quarter run out? And they'll let the quarter run out. We got no score here at Wheeling University. Wheeling Central 0, Poca 0. We'll be right back in a minute and a half.
Do you want to learn more about West Liberty University? Then register for one of our virtual Black and Gold Days. You'll learn about the admissions process, financial aid and housing, details about your intended major, and you'll even be entered for a chance to win a $1,000 scholarship just for attending. It's virtually everything you need to know. Get registered for our September 12th event at westliberty.edu/visit. Visit or connect at West Liberty University.
Over 2.5 million Americans suffer from opioid use disorder. Treatment is not one size fits all. Medication-assisted treatment, also known as MAT, is the use of FDA-approved medication in combination with counseling. Remember, different treatments work for different individuals. The goal, no matter what the treatment is the same: help and continued growth and recovery. Go to helpandhopewv.org for more information.
In a perfect world, there would be no accidents or injuries ever, no bad situations.
Cross law.
In a perfect world, insurance companies would never refuse payment for your legitimate claims.
Cross law.
In the real world, there's attorney David F. Cross of Cross Law. David F. Cross has been practicing for over 25 years at Charles Street in Wellsburg. 737-4185. You're not just another client at Cross Law. You're considered part of the family. As David always says, at Cross Law, we take your case personally.
1st and 10, ball down to the 12-yard line of Wheeling Central. Polka, after the Wheeling Central fumble, has things moving here. Sidecar to each side of the quarterback, Cook. Takes the handoff, gives it to Payne. Payne slips. Yeah.
Very nice pursuit, though, by Central.
Yeah, Mason Smith and Andrew Burkle there for Wheeling Central.
Central's done a good job overall, meeting Polka's running back point of attack. It really was just last play at the end of the first quarter there where they had a couple missed tackles and Payne did a good job at avoiding.
There's still no score here at Wheeling University. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Dots. Ball at the, we'll say, between the 12 and 13-yard line of Wheeling Central. Same formation, 2 receivers left. See if they try to throw one up to Toby Payne here in the corner of the end zone. There he goes. Quarterback's going to have to tuck it and run. Knights are going to bring him down. They're still going to gain maybe a yard on the play.
Tell you what, they even had a chance to get a little bit further back there. Missed tackle by Central.
Yeah, you're right. A chance to lose a few yards on the play. 3rd down and 8 for the Dots. Ball down to the 15.
Interesting here. Polka's run a couple plays short of the sticks. It's 3rd and 8 here. They might just do a little bit enough. They're probably going to go for a 4th down anyway. See if they go to the sticks here or not.
Single running back is Ethan Payne. In motion is Withrow. They try to pitch it out. Waterhouse gets shoved down by Payne, and that's going to be enough for a Polka 1st down into the 6-yard line.
Waterhouse coming in and trying to make a good stop here. Payne had a really good stop.
Well, one thing with Waterhouse, he's got to know Ethan Payne's a strong young man. Don't try to tackle him at his shoulder pads.
It's legs.
Yeah, you've got to go for below the waist. Not many people in high school football in West Virginia can tackle a guy like that at the shoulder. It's just too strong. 1st and goal, ball at the 6-yard line for the Dots. Shotgun, handoff, Ethan Payne up the middle, down to the 1 are the Dots.
One thing, Jared, Central's good line to get down quicker. Polka's going down. They're going set hut, and it's coming off quickly. I've seen some of Central's defensive linemen. They're barely getting down their stance, and that ball's coming back.
So they're still in that process of getting to the 3.
And they are grabbing for air, Central's D-line.
I think you're going to heavy dose Ethan Payne here. Handoff, met in the backfield, and
touchdown.
Oh, and a late touchdown here by the official, and it's going to say in Ethan Payne, the 1-yard score for the Polka Dots.
It was like the outside DB came down, crashing down, make the initial stop there, but it was only half yard from the end zone, so it was going to be tough to stop from the outside like that when they got a nice little push up the middle.
Kicker on for Polka. It'll be Joseph Starcher. Holding will be Toby Payne. Snap is good. It's down. Kick is up, and it's good. Polka 7, Wheeling Central 0, 10:27 to go here in the second quarter. We'll be back in 60.
During this time of uncertainty, please know West Virginia Northern Community College is here for you. Choose online or on-campus classes. Either way, you can stay close to home and know you are getting the best education at the most affordable price. You may even qualify for free tuition through West Virginia Invest and earn your degree with no debt. Visit wvncc.edu to sign up for a tour today. Northern is where you need to be right now.
Hey, all you Wheeling Central fans, the Fahey Levitt Agency is just like you. They support the Knights too. They're also proud to live in Wheeling, where they help families like yours with auto, home business, farm, life, and retirement. Don't drop the ball. Get the professional coaching you need to win at life. Give the Fahey Levitt Agency a call today at 304-242-8840 and go Knights. Nationwide is on your side. Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates, Columbus, Ohio, subject to underwriting guidelines, review, and approval.
Welcome back here to Wheeling University. 7-0 Polka leads here. Hey, the last time Wheeling Central Polka played, 1979, Wheeling Central won the AA state championship that year. It was a quarterfinal matchup at Wheeling Island Stadium. Knights get the victory 28-25, and absolutely the closest game of the playoffs that year to that 79 championship team, who just had their 40-year anniversary of the first state title. High kick downfield, going to be Riley Watkins, touches it at the 5. Over to 15, to 20, the 25-yard line, out to the 30 is where the Maroon Knight offense will take over on this series. Dylan Mitchell, your tackle that time.
Yeah, Jerry, Central likes to play a little bit of fire there. Had a couple turnovers, fumbling there back in their territory there. Great team took advantage of it.
Yeah.
So they got to get some momentum going here. They really need to establish a drive.
So I want to say Andrew Hartzell was in there at right guard for the Maroon Knights. So he's getting his first varsity action. Big props to Andrew Hartzell in there. All kinds of guys at the line of scrimmage for the Knights. Marling is going to be brought down. He fumbles the ball. And disaster, and it's going to be Polka football at the 10-yard line of Wheeling Central.
That was another screw up in the mesh point. Marley and the running back ran into each other on the either going to be a fake handoff and pull out.
Yeah, but someone from Polka came through with all kinds of pressure to mess that play up.
Central really needs to make a stand right here.
Never know what could happen. But this is exactly what Polka wants. A very short field.
Heavy dosage of pain.
And it'll be
his fate right now.
I don't expect anybody but Ethan Payne to touch it on this series. It's a direct snap to Ethan Payne. There's going to be a hold on the offensive line, so that'll back him up 10.
Yeah, it was a fairly easy, obvious call there by the head official.
Well, what happened there was Toby Payne was out there blocking, and he just basically took a Central lineman, picked him up, and that's one Vince McMahon would be proud of him for.
I toss him like a rag doll right there and try to give a little space there for his brother to. But that's a huge play now. Central.
Yeah, like I said, you never know what can happen. It's a high school football game. Just because you had a turnover inside the red zone, get this defense to step up a little bit here. And it'll be Payne, the empty set back there with it. No, they'll go the a little kind of a wishbone look here. Cook takes it, hit her to the fullback that time, and that's Dylan Taylor up the middle. Give him 4 yards on the carry.
Just point with that wishbone, Jerry. Folks done a good job changing offensive sets. They've thrown about 4 or 5 different types of backfields, wishbone.
Good job by the Central defense to spot some of that, too, when you see that. You know that full house backfield. You know what's going to come out of that.
And again, Central's D-line's done a very good job.
Same formation again, a little wishbone. Just look at some guys to block. Payne's out to the left. He is open. They look downfield. He tucks it. Are they going to look? Are they still looking? And it's going to be a loss. A sack for the Maroon Knights, eventually bringing him down for the Wheeling Central Maroon Knights. Let's see if he turns here.
Josh Nickerson?
Mason Smith.
Tell you what, that was a great job coverage by the Central defense. There was nowhere for Polka to throw. And
I got to tell you, though, Ethan Payne was open. He had to just dump it left. his eyes were locked downfield the whole time.
Exactly. They had a deep post route, and it was double covered. Vinny High, and I think it was Ratcliffe covered him.
Big shout out to George Zapp and Keith Ledusky and the Wheeling Alley Cats listening in down in Bridgeport, West Virginia today.
Still got some baseball going on.
Didn't have a very good first game today. Got 10 run down there. Shotgun formation. Looking downfield, still looking downfield. Oh, and a big hit across the middle of the field. Peyton Marling. And they're going to say he caught that. I don't know how he catches that, but Marling with one of the biggest hits you're going to see here in the early season of high school football. He dropped it at the bottom. So.
It's big picture, still in a 3-yard gain. It's 4th and long, but yeah, heck of a tackle.
Well, you said if the Central defense can get a stop here, could be a momentum changer. It's now 4th and let's see here, 23 for the Dots, and the field goal unit's on for the Dots. This is going to be a 40-yard field goal if he can nail this.
On the extra point, Central got great penetration up the middle. This could be a big block right here, hopefully.
Well short. That's not even going to get to the goal post. And what a stand by the Knights D! A fumble at the 5-yard line. Ryan Storms calls it. If you get the stop, it could be a momentum changer. Just what the doctor ordered here for the Maroon Knights.
Now here's a curiosity here. You get a big stop like that, maybe first play, big play, something special here.
Jason, go deep into the bag of tricks here.
Yes, I mean, they've been hitting them pretty well there on the spin series.
Maybe a little misdirection, counter. See what they call here on first down. Marling is your quarterback. Radcliffe will split out right. Waterhouse and Riley Watkins. He'll come up now to the line of scrimmage.
Radcliffe's got single coverage over there.
Hand off to Waterhouse off right tackle. Got a little running room over there. Gets through the first level.
Yep.
I give him, we'll see where they spotted at, 5 yards on the carry.
He hasn't had a lot of carries, but House has done a great job on the outside carry right there. He's had a good 5, 6, 7 yards.
Getting great blocking out there. And the one block that I see initially out of that whole thing, now I'm actually watching Waterhouse, is Caleb Radcliffe out at receiver, actually just locking up with a DB over there.
As a former receiver, there's nothing like seeing better than the wide receivers getting a little tough out there and locking up and out, being a good team player.
7:12 to go into second quarter. 7-0 Polka here at Wheeling University. Radcliffe split out left now. In motion. They've dropped the ball again to the Maroon Knights. And Polka has that. That's the third turnover of the game.
Wow. It was
Knights just keep on keeping on.
It was a little low, but it's something I think Marling had.
I got to tell you, Marling and Riley Watkins were both on top of it, and they both kind of looked at each other who was going to jump on the football.
You just got to react, jump on it. All right, Central defense got to come up big again.
Central gives another gift to the Dots here. Dots, one of the best AA football teams in West Virginia.
Just under 7 minutes here. Big play before.
Timeout by Wheeling Central. Very good timeout, I think, by Mike Young here. Let's get out there and talk to the troops. We'll be back in 60.
What our children believe is just as important as what they know. In the Catholic schools of Ohio and Marshall counties, we believe faith, knowledge, discipline, and morals are more than just words. They are something unique that we practice in our classrooms every day. We challenge our students, not only academically, but in a way that enables them to grow into productive, faith-filled adults, an experience you can only find in a Catholic school. To find out more, call a Catholic school near you.
Highland Sports Complex is the coolest destination for sports and entertainment the Ohio Valley has ever seen. Pop in for some open basketball in our field house or reserve some turf time for your next practice or game on our synthetic fields. Online registration is open for development classes and leagues for youth and adults. Highland Sports is also the hottest destination for birthday parties and other events. So come challenge yourself on our play climb and enjoy your favorite virtual reality game in the arcade. No memberships required, so visit highlandsports.com to find your next entertainment experience and get ready to reach new heights.
After the third Wheeling Central turnover of the game, Polka takes over at the 22-yard line on Wheeling Central. I formation for the Dots. Single receiver to each side.
Got check time for Central.
Yeah. Cook under center here. He fakes the handoff to Payne, looks downfield to his And good defense by Jordan Waterhouse downfield to not allow Toby Payne to come up with that ball.
That's really exceptional coverage right there. Stayed with them, turned his head when the ball was in the air, didn't touch the receiver for Poca.
Yeah, great job by Jordan Waterhouse on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Dots. With 6:48 to go in the first half, Poca 7, Wheeling Central 0. Same I formation. This time the handoff is to Ethan Payne. He's got all kinds of running room. He's in for a Poca touchdown from 22 yards out.
Yeah. That was a big hole off the left side right there between the guard and tackle. I think Central had an arm tackle maybe, but
that's a little Central kind of back on their heels there, sucking a little bit of wind. And Poca goes up 13-0 here in this second quarter. On to kick the extra point, Joseph Starcher. Starcher coming, he just missed a 40-yard field goal attempt a few minutes ago in this game. Toby Payne to hold for the Dots. Snap is low, the kick is up, and it's good. Poca 14, Central 0. We'll be right back.
Does your dog need groomed or walked? Are you looking for a pet sitter or dog boarding options? If so, call Dirty Paws, Wheeling's newest pet care service, providing the Ohio Valley with everyone's pet care needs. Check us out on Facebook at Dirty Paws WHG or call 304-639-7754.
Since 1987, Liberty Distributors has been one of the state's leading suppliers of quality commercial print paper, janitorial supplies, custom packaging, and shipping materials. Liberty has made customer focus and care the first rule of business. We also focus on being environmentally conscious by offering a complete and certified line of green products. Visit LibertyDistributors.com for a full view of our product catalog, now with our 20,000 products, training videos, and more. Liberty Distributors, serving the entire Ohio Valley for 30 years.
Welcome back to Wheeling University, where the Maroon Knights go down 14-0 this game. 3 huge turnovers inside the 30-yard line today here by the Maroon Knights have given Poca these 14 points. The 22-yard touchdown run by Ethan Payne, he has them both for Poca. And the Knights will be on to receive another kickoff from the Dots. Starchers had a couple nice kickoffs here. This one, another great kick. And just let that one go in the end zone. You'll take it from the 20, 25.
Jerry, thinking a little bit ahead here, 6:40. Central got the ball to start the game. They're already down 14-0. They could really use a drive to get some points on the board before nice long drive here. Maybe get some points on the board, make it 14-7, 14-3 before half, before Poca gets the ball to start the third quarter.
Caden Yoakum checking in for the Wheeling Central Maroon Knights, the 6'3", 200-pound Stinger tight end for the Knights. Marlene gets some last-minute instructions from the sideline. Foster is your center. Couple big linemen up there from Poca. Whew. Watkins comes up to near the line of scrimmage. In motion is Waterhouse. He gets the ball this time, cuts left, and gets a little bit of running room. It's going to be enough for a Wheeling Central first down. Give him 11 yards on that first down carry.
Waterhouse ran nice right there. I tell you what, there was actually almost slightly other fumble there. That mesh point,
it's not crisp. No. I can tell you that. and let's just say, the spin's all about timing.
Yes.
You can do whatever you want back here. But if the timing's not right, the play's not going to be there. Andrew Johnson will be your wing to this side of the field. He'll go in motion. Marling hand off to Watkins. Watkins gets some good running room up the middle to the 40-yard line.
Central's done a good job opening holes. It's been there. Once if they can establish not get any fumbles or mistiming on anything, they're moving the ball. They just got to consistently do it now.
It's second down and short for Wheeling Central. Ball at their 41-yard line. Can't see that play clock over there today. I don't know if you can see it, but is it on or is it the sun's shining? I just can't tell. It's not on. Looking over at Mr. Stasky here.
We'll have to keep an eye on the umpire.
In motion is Johnson. Low snap. Looking downfield. Finds Waterhouse on a wheel route. He catches it at the 45 or 35-yard line of Poca. Good catch and throw.
Tell you what, if we've seen that action now with Waterhouse getting the ball out of the backfield, this time just wheeled out.
Yeah.
Right down the sideline. The broad receiver did a post route to clear out there.
And that's a play that'll come better and better in the season. He got a little bit of air up underneath that. Waterhouse kind of come back. He went up and caught it, but a good job by Peyton Marling to that fake in the backfield to kind of hold those linebackers.
Nice toe tap by Waterhouse, too.
Snap. Pitch out to Waterhouse. He gets it. It looked like a forward pitch to me.
They were going to run the option. Boca did a good job crashing right there, so it forced. And that's not good.
Yeah,
looks like Waterhouse is down.
It'll be Waterhouse down for the Maroon Knights.
He's trying to get up, but the Boca staff's doing a good job there, calming him, keeping him down.
We'll take a injury timeout. We'll be right back.
Technocap, located in Glendale, West Virginia, a leading manufacturer of metal closures, supplying some of the largest consumer products, manufacturers in the world, and shipping to dozens of countries. Technocap wishes the best of success to Wheeling Central Catholic High School this football season. Go Knights!
Golfers Laura and Associates would like to wish best of luck to all area athletes this fall season. For over 40 years, Golfers Laura and Associates has been providing quality, personalized financial guidance to businesses and individuals. Golfers Laura and Associates expertise ranges from small business consulting and accounting services to more in-depth services such as financial statements and tax planning and preparation services. Golfers Laura and Associates can be reached at 304-242-9300. That's 304-242-9300.
The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, would like to welcome all to the Game of the Week, and they wish all local teams and players a safe and successful season. The IBEW Local 141 proudly supports local student athletes. Apprenticeship applications available daily at 82 Burkham Court in the Elm Grove section of Wheeling, and you can call them at 304-242-3870. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, lighting the valley for 110 years.
Hanover Fuel Stop, located at 105 Hanover Street in Martins Ferry, offers some of the valley's best hoagies, all toasted to perfection. Hanover Fuel Stop offers delicious breakfast sandwiches all day long, and daily specials like smoked wings or fresh fish sandwiches on Fridays. Hanover Fuel Stop, offering delivery, so visit hfstop.com, place your order, let them bring your next lunch to you. Visit Hanover Fuel Stop online or give them a call, 740-633-3180.
It's not just a home or a car. It's the 5 hours you spent in the kitchen mastering your epic wing recipe and the 3-hour family road trip to the tailgate party. While other insurance companies just see them as a bundle or combo, State Farm agent Chad Broadwater sees your home and car as the time and memories you put into them. Chad understands what your things really mean to you and is here to help you give them the protection they deserve. Talk to State Farm agent Chad Broadwater in Wheeling for your home and auto insurance today.
Waterhouse was the injured Maroon Knight. He got to his knees, and he did run off the field. So looked more of like got the wind taken out of him more than anything. I'm not going to speculate, but
nice sigh of relief there because he was laying face down and
yeah,
wasn't issue at first, but he was trying to get up right away.
2nd down and 10 for Wheeling Central. Ball at the Poca 34-yard line. Marling, shotgun formation. Looks downfield, looking downfield, waiting for Radcliffe. He's going to take this one himself. Marling over the 30 to 25. Down the ball's on the ground again. A 4th turnover of the day for Wheeling Central.
Just got stripped.
It's like December 25th here today.
Wow. Wasn't a big hit. He just run with the ball. Looks like a Poca guy.
Just trying to make a play. I mean, he tucked it and ran. He had the first down.
He's going to be inside the 15-yard line.
So the Poca offense back out on the field.
4:37 left here in the second quarter. Can't afford to give up another touchdown here. Defense got a hold, hopefully get a 3 and out here and get the ball back. Central's really moving the ball on offense too.
Yeah, they were doing a nice series there. 2 receivers each side for Poca. 4:37 to go in the half. Payne up the middle of the field. Will he give him 12 yards on that carry? Maybe 13 now. And
there was no fill at all by the second level there at Central. He got right past the defensive line. There was no one there. to this point, Central's done a pretty good job at the line of scrimmage on defense.
Yeah, not letting him get anything.
But the last touchdown and that play right there, he had no resistance at all.
And that's what you don't want to see Payne doing, going through the line of scrimmage untouched. Because then you're right on defensive backs to take him down. Pass out to Ethan Payne. Good block out there.
Yes.
And another first down for the Dots to the Wheeling Central 49-yard line.
Both receivers were poking, did a good job blocking the Central DB outside linebacker.
It's not like they had to do a bunch of blocks. They literally just kind of got in front of him, put those arms up to their chest, and allowed Payne get the short pass, and he turns it into a poke first down.
And that's what coaches will tell you to do. Just get in front of them and let your running back, your playmaker make a play on the outside there. Just give him enough time.
Ball right around midfield here, in motion. Looks across field, cooking, pump fake, still looking downfield. Ooh, and intended for Toby Payne, but good defense that time by Mason Smith of the Maroon Knights. Maybe broken up.
Central didn't really blitz anybody there, just the 4 down linemen. So quarterback had a little bit of time to throw. Good coverage by the Central defense. DBs, linebackers there.
Looking at Waterhouse on the sideline, down on one knee over here, drinking some water.
Just a quick update. Central lost Braxton Anderson in the first quarter. He's still without his shoulder pads on. So
I don't think he's coming back in the game. Yeah. Timeout, Polka. With 4:02 to go here in the half. Polka 14, Wheeling Central 0. We'll be back in 60.
Managing your business can be a minefield. One step in the wrong direction, and it can feel like everything you've worked for is at risk. I always had a vision of building a team, a crew of true professionals that could handle it all, tax, insurance, and investments. Big enough to partner with Encova, but personal enough to protect your interests on the home front. I'm Gary, and this is the Glessner Group.
Undo's Family Restaurant is proud to support Ohio Valley schools and high school sports, offering catering for teams and banquets with prices designed to be affordable for everyone. Leave it to the pros and call Gigi or Jen at 304-233-5566. With 6 catering facilities to serve the Ohio Valley, Undo's can handle it all. Check out undos.com for menus, specials, entertainment, and events happening at all locations. Undo's Family Restaurant, family owned since 1953.
After the Polka timeout, it will be 2nd down and 10 for the Dots. Under formation, handoff, Ethan Payne, line of scrimmage. I got to tell you, though, they had him stopped at the line of scrimmage, and he scooted out of there. He'd end up getting 4 yards on the play. Just
over there on the stop at the linebacker, but that's, again, we've seen it a couple times now where Central gets a guy stopped or, initial contact at the line of scrimmage 1 yard downfield, but Payne's a great running back. He's a load. he's always fishing forward.
Payne, this is from Seth Stasky. Over 100 yards now in the first half for Ethan Payne.
And a little bit good news for Central. Looks like Waterhouse is back in there on defense, so
that's great news. Drop back to pass. Looking downfield, trying to throw a screen pass here. And they're going to be short of the first down. That'll bring up a 4th and 1.
3 minutes left here. Got a nice lead. I'd imagine Polka will be giving Mr. Payne the ball here on 4th and 1 possibly.
I would think so. I was expecting to use a little bit of clock here and be in no hurry. Ball's at the 41-yard line on Wheeling Central. Boy, the defense would like to have a big stop here.
Polka and Central each with 1 timeout left here.
James Cook over to the sideline to get some last-minute orders from Coach Seth Ramsey.
A little bit further back than I thought. I thought it'd be close to 4th and 1. Good 4th and 2.
So see who comes to the line of scrimmage. He'll go shotgun formation, looking downfield. The quick hitter to Payne. He catches it, and plenty for a first down. He's down to the 25-yard line. Move the sticks to Polka.
Very nice route. 5-yard hitch route. Didn't get much resistance on the outside there by the DB, and he shot.
It's just he's 4th and short. There was no Ethan Payne at all there. That wasn't even considered. They were throwing the ball the whole time. Again, Cook. piece of tackling that time by the Maroon Knights.
That's the same route we just saw for the first
Yeah,
down.
it went right back at Waterhouse that time, and he misses the tackle. Should have had him for about a 5-yard gain.
The Central defense line, they got some penetration there, but they're not going to really get the quarterback on a quick hitter like that.
George is going to come out of the game here. It looks like he's still trying to get some wind.
Yep. Stoker's credit, they attacked that left side right there.
Here's the hand up. Look, fake it. Oh, in and out of the hands of the fullback, Landon Easter.
Spencer Helms did a great job there getting his hands up.
And I think that's all Spencer Helms. He comes through in that defensive end spot the whole time, had his hands up, and he just threw it way over Easter's head.
He had a clear shot at the quarterback if he wanted to, but he kept his hands up, and it made a difficult throw. Probably got the vision of the receiver, too.
Second down and goal.
1:40 left here in the second quarter.
Cook under center here. Gets a handoff to Payne. Payne through the line of scrimmage. And is he in? No, they're going to say he's just short of the goal line. He outstretched that ball there, and it came up just short.
He got a nice head of steam there. No resistance at all at the line of scrimmage. He got 7 yards before he got touched by the defensive back on Central.
Clock continues to roll. 1:20 to go in a half. At the 1-inch yard line are the polka dots. This may just be a quarterback keeper. Nope. Oh, that's going to be a fumble. And Central picked it up. Oh, my goodness. Mike Topher scoops it at the 1-yard line and returns it to the 30. And a big stop by the Maroon Knights defense prevents Polka from getting it in. The quarterback should have took it all the way. He turned. It was a slow handoff to Payne. And the Maroon Knight defense comes up big.
They had quick penetration by the Central line. And you couldn't ask for a better play right there for Central defense. And they've come up, listen, it could easily very well be 28-0 right now, Polka. And it is 14-0 because the Central defense got 2 good stops here. Now, here's the thing, Jared. 1:04 left, 14-0. You only have 1 timeout. You've had some issues with the ball.
Yeah, don't give it back to him. Don't give it back to him.
How aggressive will Coach Ryan be?
I don't think it's going to be. I think this is going to be. It may not leave Marling's hands here. No Waterhouse in on offense. Single receivers, Radcliffe. Marters goes in motion. Oh, screen pass right to Riley Watkins. There's some running room if he can get downfield. Oh, he runs right into Caleb Radcliffe. He runs into the back of Radcliffe. It's a first down, but a good call by the Maroon Knight. A very safe call by the Maroon Knight.
Very safe call. Outstanding blocking by the offensive line. And hey, you can't be disappointed with a 15-yard game. I think there's an opportunity there to make it a little bit further.
You saw it immediately, though, coming out of there. He had some room.
Yep.
He got caught up with Caleb Radcliffe. 49 seconds to go. Clock is running.
The Central on the
oh, man, got to
lining up poorly.
Burning at least 15 seconds here. Central just used too much time. Marling looking downfield. Tuck it and run now. Get out of bounds.
Yeah, that's interesting. Central really ran one route there. It was Caleb Radcliffe on deep post.
And he was covered.
Well covered by about 4 defensive backs for Polka.
27 seconds to go in a half. Marling stepped out of bounds at the Maroon Knight 45-yard line.
Be interesting here. Polka realizes good chance here. The room to play for a nice big cover.
Yeah. Just keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
Unlike what Tulsa did in the playoffs last year.
Mr. Creighton's still smiling about that one.
That'll go trips left here. How about this little different formation? Marling empty backfield. He drops the ball. Still has a little bit of room. He's going to run, gaining probably a yard or 2 on there. If I'm the Knights, you got to burn a timeout with 17 seconds to go in a half. It's Polka 14, Wheeling Central 0. We'll be back in 60.
Do you want to learn more about West Liberty University? Then register for one of our virtual Black and Gold Days. You'll learn about the admissions process, financial aid and housing, details about your intended major, and you'll even be entered for a chance to win a $1,000 scholarship just for attending. It's virtually everything you need to know. Get registered for our September 12th event at westliberty.edu/visit. Visit, tour, connect at West Liberty University.
Over 2.5 million Americans suffer from opioid use disorder. Treatment is not one size fits all. Medication-assisted treatment, also known as MAT, is the use of FDA-approved medication in combination with counseling. Remember, different treatments work for different individuals. The goal, no matter what the treatment is the same: help and continued growth and recovery. Go to helpandhopewv.org for more information.
After the Maroon Knight touchdown, timeout. It's 17 seconds to go in the half. Knights down 14-0. Ball close to midfield here. Trips left. Single receiver coming this way is Watkins. They'll load the left-hand side of the field. Marling looks left. Looks. The route to Radcliffe. He catches. You got to come out of bounds. Get out of bounds.
See, that's not thinking right there. You're not going to get much right there. You did a great route. Got the first down. Just get out of bounds real quick. There's pursuit there by Pocas. You're not going to make 7 guys miss.
No, 9 seconds to go in the half.
Now, they have a couple. They'll be potentially maybe do one quick out again, then do one to the end zone, or if they think Peyton Martin get to the end zone.
It'll be a 40-yard pass from the line of scrimmage. And Pocas is going to try to keep everything in front of them, you would guess here. They'll go trips right. Martin scrambles right.
There it is again. He throws it
fumbles the football.
And so, here, Jerry, listen, you had the same route that Radcliffe just got a first down on. It was there again. Radcliffe was all by himself, about 15 yards downfield. Could have done a quick out about the 25-yard line.
Yeah.
Got 6-7 seconds left, then you could go in the end zone. Marling's looking downfield, which is way covered.
I got to tell you, if I'm Central here, take a knee.
Yep.
Just get to the half.
Yep.
Nothing else you could do here. So Marling looks. It'll be walking. Here's where they just got to take a knee. I don't know.
There's Central's running players on and off the field.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of play they'll be having right here. But
in motion is Martos. Drops back. Yeah. Looks like a really late push on Radcliffe there, but the ball falls incomplete. We've played one half. It's going to be Poca 14, Wheeling Central 0. And we'll come up with the halftime show, which is brought to you by the Glessner Group. It'll be Mr. Fitzsimmons and his gang of guys coming out here to do a little halftime show. We'll be back after this halftime.
During this time of uncertainty, please know West Virginia Northern Community College is here for you. Choose online or on-campus classes. Either way, you can stay close to home and know you are getting the best education at the most affordable price. You may even qualify for free tuition through West Virginia Invest and earn your degree with no debt. Visit wvncc.edu to sign up for a tour today. Northern is where you need to be right now.
In a perfect world, there would be no accidents or injuries ever. No bad situations.
Crosslaw.
In a perfect world, insurance companies would never refuse payment for your legitimate claims.
Crosslaw.
In the real world, there's attorney David F. Cross of Cross Law. David F. Cross has been practicing for over 25 years on Charles Street in Wellsburg. 737-4185. You're not just another client at Cross Law. You're considered part of the family. As David always says, at Cross Law, we take your case personally.
Hey, all you Wheeling Central fans, the Fahey Levitt Agency is just like you. They support the Knights too. They're also proud to live in Wheeling, where they help families like yours with auto, home business, farm, life, and retirement. Don't drop the ball. Get the professional coaching you need to win at life. Give the Fahey Levitt Agency a call today at 304-242-8840 and go Knights. Nationwide is on your side. Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates, Columbus, Ohio, subject to underwriting guidelines, review, and approval.
What our children believe is just as important as what they know. In the Catholic schools of Ohio and Marshall counties, we believe faith, knowledge, discipline, and morals are more than just words. They are something unique that we practice in our classrooms every day. We challenge our students, not only academically, but in a way that enables them to grow into productive, faith-filled adults, an experience you can only find in a Catholic school. To find out more, call a Catholic school near you.
Highland Sports Complex is the coolest destination for sports and entertainment the Ohio Valley has ever seen. Pop in for some open basketball in our field house or reserve some turf time for your next practice or game on our synthetic fields. Online registration is open for development classes and leagues for youth and adults. Highland Sports is also the hottest destination for birthday parties and other events. So come challenge yourself on our play climb and enjoy your favorite virtual reality game in the arcade. No memberships required, so visit highlandsports.com to find your next entertainment experience and get ready to reach new heights.
Does your dog need groomed or walked? Are you looking for a pet sitter or dog boarding options? If so, call Dirty Paws, Wheeling's newest pet care service, providing the Ohio Valley with everyone's pet care needs. Check us out on Facebook at Dirty Paws WHG or call 304-639-7754.
Since 1987, Liberty Distributors has been one of the state's leading suppliers of quality commercial print paper, janitorial supplies, custom packaging, and shipping materials. Liberty has made customer focus and care the first rule of business. We also focus on being environmentally conscious by offering a complete and certified line of green products. Visit libertydistributors.com for a full view of our product catalog, now with our 20,000 products, training videos, and more. Liberty Distributors, serving the entire Ohio Valley for 30 years.
Good.
Welcome to Wheeling University, and I'm not sure if this is a dream or this is actually taking place, but we have football, high school football, Wheeling Central and the Polka Dots came to Wheeling, and it's 14-0 here. Beautiful day and kind of a nice crowd. I guess it's spread out pretty much on the Polka side, and Central has a pretty decent turnout of family members and that because we've limited it, but it's not a whole lot different than in the past 3 years, except we're losing. I guess that's the big difference. And we got Becky Sancombe, we got my partner Butch DePlaga, and we started a little bit late on some of the stats here, but we'll get those to you here in a second. But it's just nice to be here, and thanks for everybody listening to this is WVLY we're broadcasting on today because WKKX is now the voice of the West Virginia Mountaineers for all sports. All sports activities.
We're on 1370 then.
We're on 1370. Chet, if you're listening, Butch has been calling you 4 or 5 times to get you to listen out there. So anyway, it's 14-0. I'll tell you, a good football game and a really, really good, solid Polka team came to town. They have the Kennedy Award winner last year from Ethan Payne, and his brother's a defensive player, and those two kids are tough. And Ethan Miller, and in fact, the whole squad's pretty competitive and doing a good job. And we want to thank the Glessner group, Gary Glessner, Wharton, and Andrews, all the guys out there. If you have money, that's where you need to be because they can turn money into more money somehow. And they're accountants, but they're also investment folks. And
no counterfeiting, no.
No, well, we don't know. We don't. As long as it passes, Tom, that's okay. Unless they meet a guy like you,
Yeah.
which is not a good thing sometimes. All right. Anyway, let's go through Butch. We got a couple injuries too, and we had a bunch of fumbles, 4 fumbles, which is the difference, I think, in the first half here.
4 or 5? 4?
We had 4 fumbles.
Four
yeah,
fumbles,
4 fumbles.
yeah.
Yep. So
that's a shame.
So you have an injury report. Butch will start off with the injury report with you.
No, Waterhouse is hurt.
He got hurt. He's out. Looks like he didn't come back in too, right?
No, he's not. They got him water and pouring water on his back and down his neck, but I don't know what's going on.
Little hydration.
I don't know if it's cramps or not. Somebody said he was coughing up, so I don't know.
All right. Let me just go through the stats then, Butch. Okay, Jordan Waterhouse, only 4 carries. I'm going to ask Tom Burgoyne why that is. 4 carries for 28 yards before getting injured, and he got injured late in the first half.
Yeah.
And Peyton Marley, 5 carries for 10 yards. Michael Topher came in. Marley got hurt. Peyton got hurt in the first half and was out a couple plays. Michael Topher came in, had a 3-yard gain. Riley Watkins, a couple of nice runs by Riley, late sophomore, I think. Is that right, Becky?
Yeah.
He's only a sophomore. That kid's tough. 3 carries for 14 yards. And then through the air, Peyton Marley was 2 for 3 for 39 yards. And Riley Watkins had a 12-yard reception. Caleb Ratcliffe had a 21 reception. Jordan Waterhouse had a 27-yard reception. So it was actually 3 for 4 for 39 yards. And we had 4 turnovers, 4 fumbles, all recovered by the Polka Dots, 5 first downs for the Maroon Knights. And on the other side, Ethan Payne has 16 carries for 111 yards. But he really hasn't broke any out, big ones. And I thought the Maroon Knights did just a fantastic job containing him. He's had some 7- and 10-yard, 13-yard carries, but a lot of carries.
We're playing a great defensive game.
He hasn't looked like he was ready to break any of them. And then James Cook, his 15 attempts through the air, 72 yards and 9 receptions out of that. Toby Payne has 2 for 24 yards, and Ethan Miller has 7 for 48 yards. The 2 scores were by Ethan Payne, the Kennedy Award winner from last year, and good athlete, good back. Scored the first one with 10:40 left in the first quarter. After 10:40 in the first quarter, they went up with the kick good, 7 yards. It was a 5-play, 38-yard drive by Ethan Payne, and he went on the boards at 10:40 of the second quarter. Then later, at 6:40 mark of the second quarter, a 22-yard touchdown run by Ethan Payne. Kick was good, put him up 14-0. Right before the half, the 1-yard line, the Polka Dots had 2nd and 1 from the 1. They fumbled it, and Michael Topher
We got a break.
Great pickup on a fumble, ran the ball back to the 29-yard line, and the score remained 14-0.
They missed a field goal.
Oh, they did. They had a
Yeah,
missed
they
field
missed
goal.
a
That's
field
true,
goal.
too. It was a 35-yard
Yeah.
attempt in the first half that was missed. And just good high school football.
Very good. Great day.
Great day. The game's moving along pretty quick and stuff like that. Beck, tell me what you think. Being back.
It's great to be here. It's fun. It feels like we've been preparing just to be in some type of normalcy here the last 6 months, and it's wonderful to be on the campus of Wheeling University on Bishop Smith Field and have our Maroon Knights back playing football, despite the fact that we have to monitor who's coming to the game and all of those things. But I think we're all just happy that our students have the opportunity to play today.
It's a good start, but I think we all have to keep in the back of our mind, this is not the end of this thing. This is something we're experimenting with to try to see what happens and hopefully keep our fingers crossed and say a few prayers that there's not some breakout.
Yeah, we can't play next week.
And we just want to make sure everyone's abiding by the guidelines, and we can extend this as long as we possibly can for our student athletes and for our Maroon Knights fans.
Alumni, and everybody else.
We're trying to provide venues for them to be able to watch, whether it's live or listening on the radio here. We're hoping that people are still tuning in.
Well, it's not just us. Last night there was a bunch of games. There's some other games today. Lindsley 31, Martinsbury 16 last night, and Park had a heartbreaker. They were up 21-20, and St. Clairsville scored. Took it down in the last minute and just drove the ball down the field. Tyler Tonkovich had a 1-yard sneak, put him up 26-21, and Park on the small end of that score. Then also Brook had a big win last night, 40-7 over Hedgesville, and John Marshall 48-6 over Weirton. Doddridge, one of our nemesis in the Class A, 40-0 over Doddridge, and up at Oak Glen, 36 Oak Glen, Point Pleasant 13. Oak Glen is the team that beat Polka last year in the semifinals, which is, I thought we'd mention that score. And good team up there at Oak Glen. They got some kids back this year. So what's going on at Central? Do we have kids in school, or we just play football? Is that what we're doing
No,
now?
sir. Most of our focus has been to get our students back in the classroom. So September 8th, this Tuesday, is finally the day. It feels like we've been preparing forever, and we have a tremendous faculty and staff who have just gone to the ends of the earth to try to make it possible for our students to come back in the safest manner possible. So we are so excited that Tuesday
your
is the
staff,
day.
Your faculty and your staff, together with Parks and Lindsay's, we are so blessed in this county.
We
you
are.
talk to those people. I mean, they live that. I've never met a teacher, I don't think, in Ohio County that doesn't live their profession. They really enjoy
it's
it.
truly a calling, I think, and a vocation for our faculty. And I have talked to both principals at Wheeling Park and Lindsley throughout the summer, and I know they're all working so hard just to be able to provide the opportunity to have students back in the classroom, as well as our partner schools, our parochial schools in this area of the diocese. Everyone is just doing tremendous things to try to make it possible.
I know I passed this on. Butch came up with the idea that we should have a senior day as soon as possible.
Yes.
We should have had it today.
Yeah, I think
Great
that's
idea.
in the works, right.
Butch is always thinking outside
I'm
the
always
box.
late, though.
He's always thinking outside the box. He's always late also. But do we have that set yet?
I'm not sure if it's set, but it's in the works. So we're going to try to get that in as soon as possible and make sure our student athletes are honored, both in football and also in our other sports.
Good. So how's the teaching going? Are you doing it online or both?
We are in the classroom right now, but we are prepared if we have to go virtually at any time. We have a system in place where students can learn from home if need be. So we've shifted a lot of things around in our daily schedule, in our setup of the classrooms, and our procedures coming into the building, temperature checks, and where they can walk and what stairwells they can use. And there's all kinds of mitigation in place to help keep our students as distant as possible. All students and faculty and staff will be wearing masks all day, and so we're doing as much as we possibly can. So hopefully we don't have to move to our other plans, but if we do, we'll be ready.
Good. So does Central follow the same rules that the state schools are you obligated to do that, or not?
If the governor makes a mandate or creates a mandate, like for example in the spring when he mandates that all state schools close or schools in the state close, we do have to follow those. So when he said that no school could start before September 8th, we were obliged to follow that. Right, so there's some things.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Super. And then how about the school activities? We have dances, homecoming, things. Are those like...
We'll be looking for alternative ways to express our spirit and to support one another. I don't think dances are in our near future. Hopefully we can get back to that at some point, but certainly in this climate of and all the things we're doing in the school building to try to stay in school, that stuff is probably not really foreseeable.
That'd be kind of hard to have a dance or a party by Zoom, I think.
Right. It'll be a little different. It'll be a lot easier to
What you Tom could figure out some things.
To manage.
No slow dancing, just a twist.
Just a twist.
Right. We can certainly keep the Holy Spirit in between everyone there.
Yeah. Once again, thanks to Gary Glessner for sponsoring the halftime show, and his boys out there, the guys out there, and their entire staff. They're just wonderful people. They have a great business, and you guys have any financial needs of investment, accounting, anything with a dollar sign on it, call Gary Glessner and the guys out there. They really are pretty good. So Butch, the second half now, we're down 14. It doesn't happen very often, right?
We go into the second half and don't fumble.
You got the greatest football mind ever.
We go into the second half and we don't have a fumble the second half. We can win the game.
Is that just hold back the fumbles?
That's right. You can't fumble the ball and give it up. You can't give it up.
You can't give it up 4 times. I'm surprised we're only losing 14-0.
We're lucky it's not 21-0. They fumbled one time and we got it.
That's absolutely.
You know, Bob, everybody was talking about that Ethan Payne, but his brother, the 6'5" tight end. He's already got an offer from Tennessee. So
that's what I heard. He's defensively maybe better than the Eddie Kennedy Award winner. Yeah. Don't grab that there. He's 6'5" safety. He's a pretty good sized young man, I think. So,
yeah.
How did you miss that, Tom? And how did we not recruit that kid?
Well, maybe he's got some more kids coming up in that family, Bob.
Maybe get him baptized next year. All right. We got a full schedule, I think, also, Tom, for the football. Get Coach Young down there, by the way. Here's Coach Young back again. 8 times state champions he coached.
50th year.
50th year
This
coaching.
is it. 50th.
Yeah.
And the guy's going strong and still having a good time. It's just amazing.
Well, he's having a great time because of all those coaches he has around him. He's got the greatest coaching staff in the state.
He does, and the players also. It makes a big difference having kids that you can work with and stuff like that. But what a run he had, huh? You'd be able to predict something like that. Just say, I want to be this. You could. That's pretty much what you would do, I would think.
But I agree with Butch. You know, they played well in the first half.
They did.
They lost the ball several times, but their defense really, I thought, came up strong. Particularly on a couple times when they were close to scoring, and they stopped them.
They shut that kid down pretty much, Ethan Payne. I mean, for as talented as he is, he had 2,800 yards. That's a lot of yards to run. You know, that's
the Anderson boy got hurt in the first half. With a shoulder injury, and Nigel Walsh.
I think got hurt.
He's been hurt. He came in.
He came in last week, pulled a muscle.
Those are two really good kids and good players. I mean, they're just good athletes, and so hopefully they get them back. The Walsh kid looked like his shoulder was pretty.
I think he's finished for a couple of weeks.
Which one?
Walsh.
Yeah,
he touched his shoulder. The coach didn't. He jumped way back. It's up in his.
Well, that's Anderson.
Anderson. Oh,
yeah, that was Anderson. Walsh had a leg injury.
Walsh came in injured, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Yeah. And a shout out to my buddy Bill Ripley and also Jerry Ames for setting up all these football games and stuff like that, and going through the pandemic, trying to figure out how to distance yourself, how to be safe, and still have a little bit of a enjoyment of life a little bit, you know, with something like this. This is really neat. I'm excited to be here just to see everybody. That, like I said, I thought this was a dream when I first started welcoming everybody. It's kind of different. It's a little bit different, but it's not bad.
No, it's not. Following up on what Becky had to say, you know, about the virtual academy in Ohio County, it is free, but is it really free? Because these kids need to see each other, they need to see their teachers, they need to see their coaches, and there's a lot of kids that are going by the virtual academy and are not going back to school. That's their choice.
Yeah. And parents are influencing that too.
No doubt about it.
Stuff like that, yeah. And also, we now have a new sponsor on Saturday Sports Show, Paul Harris. Paul Harris Law.
Very astute lawyer.
He's pretty good.
He likes to fish too.
He does. He
likes to walk too.
He does a good job. And he's sponsoring our Saturday Sports Show. And every Friday and Saturday, also Channel 7, our partners at Channel 7 with the sports show with Scott Nolte and Caroline Peters. Also, they do a great job. You can see all the highlights. Last night they had a great sports show also showing the highlights from around the valley. And hopefully this keeps up. I see there's some monitors that color charting that our governor, who knows what he's doing, but right now he's coloring, I guess. Which is an improvement in some of the things he's done the last few years.
Well, that's what I heard. That's why we can't play next week.
We're not playing next week.
Next week, because of that color chart. Winfield,
yeah.
So we're looking for a game.
It's a week out, so yeah, and that's hard to pick up. Possibly somebody else will have a cancellation. Maybe we can pick up on the fly a little bit.
I think, you know, for our fans, I think we're looking possibly at a 50-50 season going into the playoffs.
Right. We even have those.
Yes. Sure. We're lucky enough to go 3-3, 4-4.
And then on Friday nights we have the Quaker Steak and Lube show on sports all around, calling coaches and things like that. I know Butch listens to it. Tom, I know you do, Becky, and you get all the people in the valley pretty much just talking football, what's going on, and stuff like that. It's a great time on Friday afternoon, all the way through the Saturday morning sports show also, which is just a fun time, and that's good. And also, cheerleader Adrienne Shellhaste did the national anthem, so she does a great job. It's just nice to hear the kids getting up there and singing.
That's right, getting
things like that. So, Tom, what are your thoughts? I'm going to let you talk instead of Becky. So, what are your thoughts for the second half? What are we going to do here?
Well, I'll talk about Central too a little bit. You know, with all the problems we've had, we still have an enrollment of 260. And the freshman class is about the same as it was last year, 67.
That's good. With everything going on, too.
Exactly.
That's a miracle.
Exactly. Yeah. It looks like they're getting ready to get started here pretty soon.
Yeah, they're coming back onto the field. They're still stretching a little bit, so we got another minute or two and all that. So, Tom, what do you think? What's your feelings about finally getting back out on the field and seeing everybody and watching it. You're down there on the
I'm on the field, and I'm in charge of social distancing down there, Bob, and making sure they're wearing their masks. And believe me, it's tough to keep them from whacking each other on the shoulder when they make a good play.
Yeah. How about you? Have you hit anybody on the shoulder?
I've been barking at them down there. Yeah, we don't want the Board of Health to throw a curveball at us. We want to make sure that we're doing everything that we're supposed to be doing, and the kids have been really good. They're excited. The defensive teams have been really playing well out there, and we just had some mishaps with a couple of fumbles there that turned the game around a little bit. But I think, like Butch, I think if we can shut them down defensively and score a couple touchdowns, we might be looking at overtime here.
We could, yeah. And, I'm impressed with the polka dots also.
Oh, they're
class act.
Oh, yeah.
Out there on the field. There's no BS out there.
No.
No kids.
There's no chirping.
No chirping, and it's just been a class act. Nice to see them. And by the way, they were voted the #1 school for nicknames in the country.
The polka dots.
The polka dots. They were the #1 in the country for a little bit of history.
But he could have called them the polka commas.
Polka commas. Yeah, right.
That's a good one.
All right, we're going to turn it back to Jerry and Ryan Storm, our new assistant, helping the big guy, Jerry, keeping him straight, and which is always nice to do. And we want to thank again the Glessner Group, Glessner, Andrews, Wharton, and for all their help, not only with our station, helping sponsor, but throughout the Valley and all the things they sponsor, the good charitable work that they do in supporting high school football. And hopefully, Jerry, as long as we keep Jerry Ames, we're going to continue supporting all the schools and all the try to bring these games to all the grandparents and friends and uncles and aunts and everybody else that can't make the game, and try to have a good time and fun. So it's been a pleasure. But
they're working with Waterhouse down there. I hope he's okay.
They're just stretching him out.
Yeah.
So yeah, he'll be okay. Jordan's a pretty tough kid. Yep. So he has good genetics.
Yeah, he takes after the old man.
It's good family lineage. Right. Thanks a lot, everybody, and we're going to turn it back to Jerry and Ryan. Thanks.
TechnoCap, located in Glendale, West Virginia, a leading manufacturer of metal closures, supplying some of the largest consumer products manufacturers in the world and shipping to dozens of countries. TechnoCap wishes the best of success to Wheeling Central Catholic High School this football season. Go Knights!
Golfers Lori and Associates would like to wish best of luck to all area athletes this fall season. For over 40 years, Golfers Lori and Associates has been providing quality, personalized financial guidance to businesses and individuals. Golfers Lori and Associates' expertise ranges from small business consulting and accounting services to more in-depth services such as financial statements and tax planning and preparation services. Golfers Lori and Associates can be reached at 304-242-9300. That's 304-242-9300.
Welcome back to Wheeling Central Football here live on the Watchdog. Maroon Knights will kick off the polka here to start the second half. Thanks to Mitch Fitzsimmons, Tom Burgoyne, Becky Sancombe, and Butch DePlaga. And Maroon Knights kicking unit on for the first time today. Well, that ball died like a Leonard golf shot at the 15. Polka comes across. Good open field tackle by Mason Smith of the Maroon Knights. Trips Ethan Payne up.
All right. Central chance to regroup there, get a good pep talk. Really unique for morale and confidence. Get a nice 3-and-out here to start the second half.
Just the defense got a little break there at half, so we'll see what happens. Waterhouse not in the game on defense here. Here's a handoff to Payne off left tackle, bounces it out. Got a little bit of running room. Out to midfield is Ethan Payne, and it's a polka dot first down.
That's a great piece of running by Payne. Central had that stuff at the middle. There was nothing there. He bounced it outside to the left. No contain. Ooh, got a polka player hurt.
Looks like an offensive lineman down there. An injury timeout. We'll take one with them. We'll be back right after this.
The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, would like to welcome all to the Game of the Week, and they wish all local teams and players a safe and successful season. The IBEW Local 141 proudly supports local student athletes. Apprenticeship applications available daily at 82 Burkham Court in the Elm Grove section of Wheeling, and you can call them at 304-242-3870. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, lighting the valley for 110 years. Hanover Fuel Stop, located at 105 Hanover Street in Martins Ferry, offers some of the valley's best hoagies, all toasted to perfection. Hanover Fuel Stop offers delicious breakfast sandwiches all day long, and daily specials like smoked wings or fresh fish sandwiches on Fridays. Hanover Fuel Stop, offering delivery, so visit hfstop.com, place your order, let them bring your next lunch to you. Visit Hanover Fuel Stop online or give them a call, 740-633-3180.
It's not just a home or a car. It's the 5 hours you spent in the kitchen mastering your epic wing recipe and the 3-hour family road trip to the tailgate party. While other insurance companies just see them as a bundle or combo, State Farm agent Chad Broadwater sees your home and car as the time and memories you put into them. Chad understands what your things really mean to you and is here to help you give them the protection they deserve. Talk to State Farm agent Chad Broadwater in Wheeling for your home and auto insurance today.
Undo's Family Restaurant is proud to support Ohio Valley schools and high school sports, offering catering for teams and banquets with prices designed to be affordable for everyone. Leave it to the pros and call Gigi or Jen at 304-233-5566. With 6 catering facilities to serve the Ohio Valley, Undo's can handle it all. Check out undos.com for menus, specials, entertainment, and events happening at all locations. Undo's Family Restaurant, family owned since 1953.
Do you want to learn more about West Liberty University? Then register for one of our virtual Black and Gold Days. You'll learn about the admissions process, financial aid and housing, details about your intended major, and you'll even be entered for a chance to win a $1,000 scholarship just for attending. It's virtually everything you need to know. Get registered for our September 12th event at westliberty.edu/visit. Visit, tour, connect at West Liberty University.
Over 2.5 million Americans suffer from opioid use disorder. Treatment is not one size fits all. Medication-assisted treatment, also known as MAT, is the use of FDA-approved medication in combination with counseling. Remember, different treatments work for different individuals. The goal, no matter what the treatment is the same: help and continued growth and recovery. Go to helpandhopewv.org for more information.
In a perfect world, there would be no accidents or injuries ever, no bad situations.
Cross law.
In a perfect world, insurance companies would never refuse payment for your legitimate claims.
Cross law.
In the real world, there's attorney David F. Cross of Cross Law. David F. Cross has been practicing for over 25 years on Charles Street in Wellsburg. 737-4185. You're not just another client at Cross Law. You're considered part of the family. As David always says, at Cross Law, we take your case personally.
Now, welcome back here. The injured Polka player was number 78, Byron Cunningham, junior, 6'2", 315. Big part of that offensive line for the Dots. And they're still taking him to the sideline, not putting any pressure on the right leg. But he is up. That's the good thing here. But he's going to have trouble getting back in this game today. So wish best of luck to Byron Cunningham, offensive lineman for the Polka Dots. So it will be first down for the Dots at their own 49-yard line. 1st and 10. And that was a dump out to Payne on that last play. Cook in the shotgun formation. Single receiver left, 2 receivers right. Pump fake. Looks downfield. Toby Payne is wide open. Payne, I got to tell you, tried to stiff arm, but actually threw a punch going downfield. And it's a long reception for the Dots down to the 8-yard line of Wheeling Central.
It's a great play call by Polka. They've been doing that out route all game. They did a pump and go, out and up. Central DB bit and had a good 7-8 yards on the DB.
And that's the position Waterhouse has been playing most of the game, watching Toby Payne man-to-man. Not out there, and they go right at Payne. Toby Payne, not Ethan. Cook gets it, handoff to Ethan Payne.
Up by Central.
Man, Burkle.
14.
Yeah.
Vinny High got it right away.
and Mason Smith all wrap up Ethan Payne for a loss of 4 on the play. Good job by the Central defense, getting a lot of penetration into the backfield of the Dots. 2nd and goal, ball on the 11-yard line. 2 sidecars each side of Cook, the quarterback. 2 receivers left. Fakes the handoff to Payne. Looks over. Oh, good open field tackle by Mason Smith of the Maroon Knights, but give the reception of 3 yards. Back to the original line of scrimmage now for the Dots.
A quick hitch route by Poca on the outside there.
I want to thank some great sponsors. The Vahey Levitt Insurance Agency, Cross Law Offices, Chad Broadwater State Farm Insurance, Hanover Fuel Stop, West Virginia Northern Community College, Dirty Paws, Quaker Steak and Lube, Youth Services System, the Highlands, and the Glessner Group. Third down and goal, ball at the 8-yard line for the Dots. Really tight splits. That takes the handoff to Payne. Looks, caught by the tight end, the fullback, and he's in for a Poca touchdown. Touchdown by Dylan Taylor of the Dots.
Yeah, that was a fullback. He was up tight behind the line of scrimmage, and he just snuck right out there in the flat. He had no coverage at all.
Tremendous play call by the Dots.
Very good play call, good play action. And Central DB came up at about 1 yard line to make a stop at that point. He had nice head of steam, got in the end zone.
On the kick for the 3rd time today, at least an extra point, will be Joseph Starcher. A high kick right through the middle. It's good. Dots 21, Wheeling Central 0. We'll be back in 60.
Protecting you isn't just our job, it's our passion. If 2020 has proven anything, it's that anything can happen. You need to have the right partner to guide you through insurance pitfalls to make sure your business is adequately covered. From your property and equipment to your employees and your family, Glessner Wharton Andrews Insurance has the drive and the ability to keep you protected.
During this time of uncertainty, please know West Virginia Northern Community College is here for you. Choose online or on-campus classes. Either way, you can stay close to home and know you are getting the best education at the most affordable price. You may even qualify for free tuition through West Virginia Invest and earn your degree with no debt. Visit wvncc.edu to sign up for a tour today. Northern is where you need to be right now.
Deep to receive for the Maroon Knights is Cody Martos and Riley Watkins. Archers had some really good kickoffs today, kicking them high and deep.
Yeah, he said been pretty active today.
Yeah, he actually came on for a 40-yard field goal attempt during this game. Now, it fell short, but they must have some confidence in him. Another high kick. Watkins at the 10-yard line catches it over the 20, 25. A little bit of running room out to the 35. Falls down at the 37-yard line, maybe 38 now, is where the Maroon Knights offense will come back out onto the field.
Pretty good field position to start out here. Looks like Central make something out of it.
I do see Waterhouse going in on offense. He wasn't playing defense there. Waterhouse, Watkins, and Marling in the backfield. Let's see who the other wing is here. 88? 28, Andrew Johnson. Change in formation. Vinny Howe will go to the right side here. Waterhouse in motion, gets the handoff. He's got a little bit of running room, sneaks through. Give him 8 yards on that first down carry.
Yeah, that sweep from the spin series has been there all day for Waterhouse. He's gotten 7, 8 yards to carry. Coming up a little gingerly, though.
Yeah, he was cramping up. I saw they were stretching him out on the sideline.
Yeah, trying to limit his reps on defense, trying to focus him on offense is where they need the points right now. But I think got it out.
Yeah. Second down and 2 for the Maroon Knights. It's Nosa Riley Watkins this time, straight up the middle. Fakes to Watkins, looks downfield. Caleb Radcliffe with the catch. It's enough for a Maroon Knight first down. Ball down to the 44-yard line of the Polka Dots. Good pitch and catch, Marling to Ratcliffe.
Poca with the lead, they've been a little conservative on their DVs, been playing off a little bit there. But that play's been there all day for Central. They wanted it.
And you see 5 yard turn around, and Marling threw a bullet to him. I did hear Marling was having issues gripping the ball in the first half. He said it was a brand new football, and they were going to try to scuff that up or get him a used football.
Wear it down a little bit. They give him a bit better grip.
Knights, how about they fumbled the ball 9 times in the first half? 4 turnovers. Quick out to Radcliffe. Same play to the left-hand side of the field. He's going to be brought down at the 36-yard line. A 6-yard gain for the Knights. I'll give them 7 now.
Not to belabor the point, but just follow up on those fumbles. Really, you're not taking it from Poca. There's only been one true forced fumble by Poca. Yeah. That was on the Marling, about 15, 20-yard carry downfield.
Yeah, when he punched it out, when he made a nice cut to the inside of the field.
This would have been on the snap or just simply dropping it from the running back or quarterback. Essentially got some momentum here going.
And they'll go twins right this time. And they're going to go power right with the Knights. Waterhouse in motion. He gets the handoff. Spun through. He fights out of the first one. It's going to be short of the first down, though.
That's great effort by Waterhouse getting back to the line of scrimmage, though.
Some pressure back there. And they came through on the strong side of the field.
That's Payne, their best defensive player. He got in the backfield real quick.
Toby Payne, a first-team All-State linebacker last year as a sophomore, has interest from Tennessee, Rutgers, some Division I offers here at linebacker. Tight formation here. Watkins comes up in front of Marling. 3rd down and about 2. This time Marling fakes the pump. That's going to be enough for a first down. He slides in for the first down.
That's smart right there.
I got to tell you, that's a smart play because there was nowhere to run after that. And with some of the fumble issues the Maroon Knights have had in the first half, he knew he had the first down. He got down and lived to play another down.
Take what you can get with it. Be happy with the first down. Let's keep going.
And he knows he doesn't want to get crushed downfield there. He saw about 4 guys in front of him and nowhere to run. Smart play by Peyton Marling. In motion is Johnson. Handoff Riley Watkins up the middle. I give him 2 on that carry. A whole host of dots on the play. About 9 polka dots that bring Riley Watkins to the ground.
They filled the hole pretty well there. A little bit of push by Central Line, but not much on that play.
Riley Watkins going, let's keep the momentum up. Let's keep the pace.
He hasn't had a lot of carries, but he's run pretty well between the tackles today, Riley.
Only a sophomore, but a workout warrior. Went to a lot of camps in this summer that doesn't have camps. He went to a lot of football camps and got better this summer. So works hard, does Riley Watkins.
You really like to see that, especially from a younger kid like that. Knows you can get better.
Hand off to Watkins again. He spins. And just a little bit off on the timing again.
Just to say, Jerry, those last 2 snaps, they've been a little slow coming back, and it's kind of thrown off the timing on those.
So, no gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 8 for the Maroon Knights.
I'd look for maybe a roll out here, hit that Radcliffe maybe on the 8-yard route, 9-yard route to sticks.
5:30 to go here in the 3rd quarter. 21-0, Poca leads the Maroon Knights.
DBs are playing off there. There's a chance to get a nice first down play right here.
Marling looking downfield,
Radcliffe right there if he wants it.
Now he's going to tuck it and run. He's going to step out of bounds after getting the first down, though. Good play by Peyton Marling.
Very elusive. He did what he had to do. I think he was looking for maybe Watkins or someone downfield. He had Radcliffe short.
He had 2 options downfield.
He took what he could get with the run, though, made a quick, decisive play.
Yep. Take what they're going to give you. If they're going to try to take that long pass away, and you got a chance to get to move those sticks, go ahead and do it. Even in a 21-0 football game.
Oh, yeah. Central's certainly not out of it by any stretch of imagination, but they got to get some points here.
In motion is Johnson. Fake handoff to Mardos. Running a cross pattern there in the end zone. Marling takes it and runs. Give him 3 on the first down carry. Peyton Marling down to the 14-yard line of the Maroon Knights.
Not a bad play. Get 4 yards there, 3 yards there.
Yeah, I think what happened, though, I think the pattern, they crisscrossed down at the 5, so it took a little too long to develop. The pressure was coming from the Polka Dots defensive line.
Plus, as you get a little bit closer to the end zone here, there's not a lot of room to work with. So
There you go.
it's Ratcliffe may have been there in the middle, but look, he was going to go deep in the for a flag route in the corner.
Marley shotgun. This time they
What's
give
there?
it to Watkins. Watkins going to run towards the corner. High steps over a Polka defender down to the 11-yard line. Good run by Riley Watkins.
Good field block on the outside. Polka's DB came up and made a good play on that, but the central interior line sealed it off pretty well.
Third and 3 for the Knights. Definitely 4-down territory at the 11-yard line.
So that's curious what we'll go with here. If they're going to try to make a play at the sticks or a pass, or they're going to run it maybe 2 times.
A lot of room to the left here, and it's a single coverage. So maybe Marlin rolling out over here.
Oh, it's that snap.
And they fumble it again. And it's Polka football. Oh, my goodness.
That one was another low, slow snap. Marlin never really got a hold of it, tried to pick it up. That stripped right away and fumbled. It's basics.
I'm running out of stuff to say here.
It's one of the things. Speak for itself. You got to get the basics down. Center snap, quarterback exchange, and they Central's failed on that multiple times. It's really hurting them.
So the Polka offense out. They'll have it at their own 10-yard line. I'm sorry, the 15-yard line. Room Knight defense out on the field once again. Hand off to Payne. Payne rolls out of it. Good job on pursuit by the Knights defense.
Very nice stop.
Back that time in that backfield was Brandon Whitelatch.
Central did a good job gang tackling today. Payne's got out a couple of them where he had a little one-on-one, but by and large, it's a good job as a team making good tackles. Yeah, especially with a running back like Payne like that, you don't want to get him started.
Because he's going to start running downhill on you.
If you get that initial contact, anything you can at the line of scrimmage, just slow him down and then do enough to hold him up to get the other teammates there.
3:08 remaining in the third quarter, 21-0 Polka over the Maroon Knights. Maroon Knights have shot themselves in the foot so many times here in this game today. Hand off Ethan Payne. Spins. Going to be short there. I'll give him 4 yards on that carry. Third down and we'll go third down and 3 for the Polka Dots.
Huge play for Central defense.
Yeah,
no guarantee that.
No.
I mean, Polka's up. No guarantee they won't go for a fourth down. But
I think what they've looked for last couple times on this third and short is they looked at Toby Payne on offense for a short catch. So it's going to be Radcliffe and Toby Payne on that far side of the field. They got a man-to-man matchup. See if they try to take advantage of this. And there's the short pass, but not to Toby Payne. It's enough for a Polka first down. The catch that time was to Ethan Miller.
Yeah, it's a nice little bubble screen on the right side there, short side to ours. And good blocking by the Polka receivers. Not much chance for Central to make a play right there once they shot it. And unable to do that, so first down for Polka. Just over 2 minutes left.
2:15 to go here in the third quarter. Polka moves the sticks once again today. Ball out to the 32-yard line of the Dots. Looks at Payne. He gets the handoff. And Central trying to tackle him at his shoulders. He leaped over a Central defender, but when he leaped over him, he came down out of bounds. That was Riley Watkins he jumped over. And Watkins did try to go low on him. But you saw the athletic ability of Ethan Payne.
You can see why he won the Kennedy Award last year, very evidently. That was a nice inside handoff from the shotgun. Unlike previous times on Central defense, no real stop at the line of scrimmage. He was able to get going 7-8 yards right away.
Twin receivers left, single receiver right. Payne in the backfield with Cook. Pressure on Cook, scrambling, still looking downfield, and finds Toby Payne wide open in the middle of the field for a first down.
That's really deflated for Central D. They had a free shot at the quarterback there.
And Toby Payne will cramp up for the Dots. And I see both of his teammates grabbing both of his legs.
Trying to help stretch him out there.
Yeah. It'll be an injury timeout, and we'll be right back.
In a perfect world, there would be no accidents or injuries ever. No bad situations.
Cross law.
In a perfect world, insurance companies would never refuse payment for your legitimate claims.
Cross law.
In the real world, there's attorney David F. Cross of Cross Law. David F. Cross has been practicing for over 25 years at Charles Street in Wellsburg. 737-4185. You're not just another client at Cross Law. You're considered part of the family. As David always says, at Cross Law, we take your case personally.
Hey, all you Wheeling Central fans, the Fahey Levitt Agency is just like you. They support the Knights too. They're also proud to live in Wheeling, where they help families like yours with auto, home business, farm, life, and retirement. Don't drop the ball. Get the professional coaching you need to win at life. Give the Fahey Levitt Agency a call today at 304-242-8840 and go Knights. Nationwide is on your side. Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates, Columbus, Ohio, subject to underwriting guidelines, review, and approval.
What our children believe is just as important as what they know. In the Catholic schools of Ohio and Marshall counties, we believe faith, knowledge, discipline, and morals are more than just words. They are something unique that we practice in our classrooms every day. We challenge our students, not only academically, but in a way that enables them to grow into productive, faith-filled adults, an experience you can only find in a Catholic school. To find out more, call a Catholic school near you.
Highland Sports Complex is the coolest destination for sports and entertainment the Ohio Valley has ever seen. Pop in for some open basketball in our field house or reserve some turf.
Wheeling Central with the Dots at Wheeling University. Poca leads 21-0. Central has fumbled the ball 10 times today and lost it 5 times.
Yeah, it's one of those things, I certainly don't want to take credit away from Poca because they're playing great, but yet not really a whole lot of forced fumbles on...
no, just absolute giveaway.
Yeah.
So the injured player was Toby Payne, the receiver who caught that ball. Both legs cramped up. He is fine. He walked to the sideline, so I expect to see him back in this football game. And he's a great player. There's movement on the Wheeling Central side of the football. Watkins came up and went across the line.
I'm trying to be a bit aggressive there. Grace, time to blitz up. Just happened to be a little too quick. And they blitzed last play, too. That's on that pass, and quarterback eluded the pressure. Made a nice little play downfield.
So go. Twin receivers to each side. Payne will be your single running back. Goes in motion is Miller. Miller in front of Payne. Payne crosses back, and he's got a head of steam. He's gone. Touchdown. Ethan Payne from 34 yards out. Ethan Payne scores his 3rd touchdown of the game.
Pretty much untouched there, and actually nice action by Poca. They started out with the slot receiver to the right side there, motioned away. That took the Central. They were in man coverage. They moved the DB away from that. Pretty much left about 3 guys on the Central side of that side of the field, and Payne hit the hole.
Hit the 1:22 mark of the 3rd quarter. Starcher on to kick another extra point in this game. He's 3 for 3 so far with extra points. Kick is high, and it's good. He's 4 for 4 today. Poca 28, Wheeling Central 0. We'll be back right after this.
Highland Sports Complex is the coolest destination for sports and entertainment the Ohio Valley has ever seen. Pop in for some open basketball in our field house or reserve some turf time for your next practice or game on our synthetic fields. Online registration is open for development classes and leagues for youth and adults. Highland Sports is also the hottest destination for birthday parties and other events. So come challenge yourself on our play climb and enjoy your favorite virtual reality game in the arcade. No memberships required, so visit highlandsports.com to find your next entertainment experience and get ready to reach new heights.
Since 1987, Liberty Distributors has been one of the state's leading suppliers of quality commercial print paper, janitorial supplies, custom packaging, and shipping materials. Liberty has made customer focus and care the first rule of business. We also focus on being environmentally conscious by offering a complete and certified line of green products. Visit libertydistributors.com for a full view of our product catalog, now with our 20,000 products, training videos, and more. Liberty Distributors, serving the entire Ohio Valley for 30 years.
Starcher kind of Worm burns that across the field down to the 5-yard line, 15-yard line, picked up by Watkins. Watkins, now he tries to leap over a defender. He's caught in the air.
Well, he's not the tallest guy. He got up pretty high there on that one.
He sure did. For being short.
Yeah, he got some hops on that one there.
Ronnie Watkins listed at 5'7". He may want to work out for the track team here at Wheeling Central. They'll put the 34-yard line. I think they started there a couple times today at that 34.
A little bit of change here. Looks like we got an offense, Jerry.
Yeah, and it will be Topher at quarterback.
Marling's still in there. He's a receiver.
Yeah, Marling's going to go out the receiver here. He's got too many guys. They broke the huddle. No.
Well, line up here. Don't know where.
Yeah. So Marling's going to have to switch to the other side of the field here after they got set. Topher rolls right, looks downfield, overthrown.
That was a bit of a rocket right there.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the arm Topher. We know Topher can throw the ball. I mean, he could.
He's a heck of a baseball pitcher for the baseball team in the spring. But yeah, he's definitely got more size than Marling. A bit taller, bit stockier.
Not as fast as Peyton Marling. But one thing, we saw Topher cramping up a little bit on the sideline on the arm. We saw him chug some mustard over there. So
no hot dogs, just the mustard.
Just the mustard. Second down and 10 for the Maroon Knights. Ball at their own 34-yard line.
Just got a minute 10 left here.
1:10 to go in the third quarter. In motion's Johnson. Counter back to Marling. And Marling's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage for no gain.
Hoka not fooled there. That interior line just stayed at home. This first time we saw the counter action off the spin series there.
Yeah, one of my favorite plays.
Very good play.
But very good discipline by the defensive front to not follow a lineman there.
So we've seen a couple times on third down with Central, third and long. They did a nice stick route on the outside to Ratcliffe. We'll see if they go there out this time.
So Mason Smith and Radcliffe go right. Defensive backs come off their coverage a little bit this time. And Topher's going to be sacked. I got to tell you, he got a not very good block. He got up front that time.
He had no chance at all. He looked like he was going to roll out to the right there, but
that's no fault of Michael Topher.
Number 35 for Polka.
That fullback,
Dylan Taylor.
Yeah, he scored a touchdown earlier on.
He's a physical specimen. 35, Dylan Taylor, 6'2", 210.
Yeah, and where's the?
He's got the
old neck brace on behind there. He looks like the old school linebacker.
Oh yeah. Anyway, 70s, 80s linebacker right there.
And that'll end the third period of play. Polka leads Wheeling Central 28-0. We'll be back with the fourth quarter here at Wheeling University.
Does your dog need groomed or walked? Are you looking for a pet sitter or dog boarding options? If so, call Dirty Paws, Wheeling's newest pet care service, providing the Ohio Valley with everyone's pet care needs. Check us out on Facebook at Dirty Paws WHG or call 304-639-7754.
Technocap, located in Glendale, West Virginia, a leading manufacturer of metal closures, supplying some of the largest consumer products, manufacturers in the world, and shipping to dozens of countries. Technocap wishes the best of success to Wheeling Central Catholic High School this football season. Go Knights!
Golfers Lori and Associates would like to wish best of luck to all area athletes this fall season. For over 40 years, Golfers Lori and Associates has been providing quality, personalized financial guidance to businesses and individuals. Golfers Lori and Associates expertise ranges from small business consulting and accounting services to more in-depth services such as financial statements and tax planning and preparation services. Golfers Lori and Associates can be reached at 304-242-9300. That's 304-242-9300.
Wheeling Central punting unit on. I believe that's Caden Yoakum over there to punt.
The first time we've seen the punt team, I think, for Central.
Yeah, Waterhouse punted one. Remember, they want to bounce 20 yards. Yeah.
Oh.
So Yoakum, see if they get a good bounce here. They do.
That was a nice spiral.
Sure was. Watkins loses his helmet.
Pretty feisty Watkins there. He took on a guy for about a good foot over taller than him.
Watkins will take on anybody on that field today, I believe. It'll be Polka at their own 47-yard line. 1st and 10.
We just checked earlier with Steph here, and Payne just under 200 yards.
Yeah, 173 on 22 carries. Yeah, 22 carries, 173 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Not a bad day for Ethan Payne.
He's definitely a workhorse running back.
And he enjoys punishing people.
Yeah. Look at that.
Referee
Play
says
clock
to
issue.
reset the play clock. So Dots will run someone in late here.
Yeah. Essentially, they broke the huddle and it reset
Yeah,
the play
exactly.
clock.
That was interesting. Gave him some extra time. Toss sweeps to Ethan Payne. Ethan Payne avoids central defenders. Now he's got a head of steam down the right-hand side of the field.
I tell you,
yeah, 22-yard pickup for Ethan Payne.
Central coach has to be disappointed. They had 2-3 guys in the backfield at the initial point and 2 missed tackles. Barely Payne did a good job being elusive there, but Central bodies are there to make the tackle.
That gets him with 22 there. Gets him to 195 on the day, 5 yards short of the 200-yard mark. You can just see how much better Ethan Payne's gotten during this game alone. He's gotten stronger and stronger.
And that's one of the things you hear about at all levels.
Yeah.
High school, college, pro. They get those workhorse running backs. They want the ball as it gets going, and as they get hit more, and they give more hits.
I wouldn't go away from Payne here. I would keep giving him the ball. Looking downfield, Cook throws to Toby Payne, completes the pass, and Mason Smith on the initial hit for the Wheeling Central Maroon Knights after a 9-yard pickup.
Tell you what, Boca keeps it simple on their pass routes. 7-yard out, 6-yard out, nice pitch and catch. And Central was there in coverage and made a quick turn on it. But
yeah, when you have a receiver as good as Toby Payne is, too.
Get the ball in his hands, man. Let him make a play.
He doesn't care to go downfield to catch 30 and 40-yard passes. He does. You catch 5, I'll get 5 or 10 after that.
Mm-hmm.
3rd and 2 for the Dots. Hand off Ethan Payne up the middle. Is it enough for a Dots first down? And I believe it is by watching the official on the far side of the field.
Yeah, didn't need much.
And the white hat says first down.
Payne's one of those guys. He does a good job falling forward. You don't see him finish on his back too often when he's getting hit. He's delivering a blow, falling forward.
1st and 10, ball at the 23-yard line of the Maroon Knights.
Obviously, Poca in no hurry here. 4-touchdown lead.
4-man front for the Knights. Steve Marling, the outside linebacker, coming up to the line of scrimmage here now. So Knights trying to put some pressure up, and they throw that out this time to Payne.
Nice tackle.
Good tackle out there by Trey Helms of the Maroon Knights. First time we got to see Trey's name today.
Trey did a great job. He shed off the wide receiver blocker. Made a great play right there.
That's a great tackle by Trey.
When you do those wide receiver DB drills in camp, those are one of the things you work on. Taking the block.
And he knew, and Trey's not the biggest guy out there. He took Toby down to his knees and just kind of like rolled him out of it. Trips left for the Dots, single receiver right. Shotgun formation. Cook looking downfield. And Payne with a touchdown for the Dots.
Tell you what, that was a nice catch by Payne, but DB didn't get the head turned around until late. At that point, it was too late. Payne was already in the end zone. All he did was just jump up and make the catch.
That will put us in a running clock situation if the extra point's good.
Payne can do it all. He's been running between the tackles pretty well, running outside. He made a nice little wheel route catch. Got both feet in for the touchdown on the reception.
Wonder how much longer we'll see Ethan Payne in this game up 35-0 now. Bad snap. Oh, the clock will not roll unless they complete this 2-point conversion. Caught, but brought down to the clock.
That was a quite terrific fire drill right there on the special teams play. And Poca must try making something out of nothing, but Central was there to make the tackle. So 34-0 here.
34-0 Poca. 9:45 left to play here in the football game, and we'll be back in 60.
The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, would like to welcome all to the Game of the Week, and they wish all local teams and players a safe and successful season. The IBEW Local 141 proudly supports local student athletes Apprenticeship applications available daily at 82 Burkham Court in the Elm Grove section of Wheeling, and you can call them at 304-242-3870. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, lighting the valley for 110 years. Hanover Fuel Stop, located at 105 Hanover Street in Martins Ferry, offers some of the valley's best hoagies, all toasted to perfection. Hanover Fuel Stop offers delicious breakfast sandwiches all day long, and daily specials like smoked wings or fresh fish sandwiches on Fridays. Hanover Fuel Stop, offering delivery, so visit hfstop.com, place your order, let them bring your next lunch to you. Visit Hanover Fuel Stop online or give them a call, 740-633-3180.
Martos and Watkins deep. They're going to kick this one short, and it'll be Martos fielding it. Got a little running room down to the 45, 50, 45 of them dots, and Cody Martos creates something for the Maroon and White.
That's a nice play by special teams by Central. Ever since they had the 3 kickoffs ago, they skied it high. We had a nice return. They've been going to the little grounder kicks the past couple of times to try to avoid that. We did a good job, good blocking.
I like what John Nickerson did that time. He was that up back. He just let it go over top of his head. He didn't try to make some mistake and fumble it, and knew Martos was back there to get it. Great return by Cody Martos.
Now, here's the thing with Central. We haven't had scrimmages this year. Still first game. They really need to take advantage. Use these last 9 minutes, 38 seconds. Get better, get good film.
Yes. Trips left. Topher is quarterback. Looks downfield.
Ratcliffe.
Good throw to Ratcliffe. Ratcliffe complete. That's going to be enough for a Central first down. Now, he was over that yard line. The guy on the wrong side, okay, now he just walked over the line of scrimmage there.
They're going to give it to him.
The official on this side was actually had the spot. You got to move the sticks there.
Six. Far side judge there is moving it. Yeah, Ratcliffe, very nice in route. Ran the route perfectly like you want to see. He got right past the sticks, came back, caught the ball, got the first down. Nice throw by Topher.
Topher provides good height in there for the Maroon Knights also. Topher at 6'2", maybe a touch taller than that too. Bringing some pressure from the backside here. Good touch pass. Mason Smith catches it for the Knights to the 20, down to the 18, swings him forward to the 16-yard line. Topher to Mason Smith. Another Maroon Knight first down on this drive.
That was great recognition by Topher. They sent the outside cornerback right there, and he threw right where the cornerback vacated.
Good vision by Topher pre-snap.
Yep. Now, how it came from his right side, so he was able to see it to him, but that was very good recognition, good route by Smith.
Ball down to the 17-yard line of the polka dots. Couldn't a nice punch one in here today. A good feeling late in this game after being down 34-0.
Yeah, listen, the Central staff's not going to quit on them. The boys, they've been here, they've won championships before, even though...
Any kind of small victory you can get here.
Yes.
Topher shotgun formation.
Just offside there.
Someone moved for the dots. We'll see. The Knights are going to get 5 here.
Looks like the defensive tackle for Polka.
Good call. Folks, it is Jerry Ames and my new partner Ryan Storm on the call today.
Yes, very, very thankful for the Fitzsimmons family, the powers of B, KKX. Very excited to be bringing this game and any future games.
It'll be Ryan and I definitely in all the Central games this year. We'll be doing a couple of those OVAC games too. Topher rolls left there, looking deep into the end zone. Catches by Riley Watkins. He's in for a Central touchdown. Riley Watkins.
That's a nice play by Topher. He rolled out to his weak side.
Very patient for Topher.
Yes. Watkins ran a nice route. Got to the corner. Nice touch by Topher. And Watkins has thrown his body around all game today, so he wasn't going to get denied for that touchdown in the end zone there. Hey, that's a nice quick score there. About, minute and a half drive?
Sure was.
The extra point for the first time today.
Yeah, that's Eli Tucker on for the extra point. Bad snap, and he falls on it. I want to
special teams want to join in on the bad snap today.
Bad snap. The Knights finally get their first touchdown of the season. It's 34-6 with 8 minutes and 14 seconds left to play in this football game. We'll be right back.
It's not just a home or a car. It's the 5 hours you spent in the kitchen mastering your epic wing recipe and the 3-hour family road trip to the tailgate party. While other insurance companies just see them as a bundle or combo, State Farm agent Chad Broadwater sees your home and car as the time and memories you put into them. Chad understands what your things really mean to you and is here to help you give them the protection they deserve. Talk to State Farm agent Chad Broadwater in Wheeling for your home and auto insurance today.
Undo's Family Restaurant is proud to support Ohio Valley schools and high school sports, offering catering for teams and banquets with prices designed to be affordable for everyone. Leave it to the pros and call Gigi or Jen at 304-233-5566. With 6 catering facilities to serve the Ohio Valley, Undo's can handle it all. Check out undos.com for menus, specials, entertainment, and events happening at all locations. Undo's Family Restaurant, family owned since 1953.
Freshman Eli Tucker on, 5'10", 160 kicker. And his second time kicked off right after halftime today, so I want to mention Eli Tucker's name. Booch is going to right in the hands of Ethan Payne at the 20-yard line.
That's head of steam for Payne there. Good breakdown by the...
Very shocked, though, to see Ethan Payne on the kickoff return team up 4 touchdowns. Maybe just let him play offense, but maybe just take him off that kickoff team, just because he took a shot to the knee there.
You hate seeing him get risky. Especially seeing the opposing team know he might get hurt, especially in the game right now. So it's, I agree with you, Jerry. A little bit surprised. It looks like the entire starters there. I see Toby Payne still in there.
I see the starting line in there. Toby Payne,
fullback,
and James Cook.
This is Boca's first game as well, too, correct? So maybe they just want to get some more film, more film on their guys.
Here's the situation with Poca. They may not have a game next week. If they're in Orange tonight,
you're right.
They may not be playing next week. So.
Yep.
And that map comes out at 9 o'clock tonight, and Putnam County is in Orange. So.
And they're very close by Kanawha County. Kanawha County's been in.
Yeah, they share a border. So. Kanawha and Putnam will both be on Orange probably tonight at 9. So I'm sure they're trying to get Payne whatever yards they can.
Yep.
Under the Orange scenario, you are allowed to practice no football games.
That's frustrating.
Unless you go by the governor's rule of get everybody COVID tested. But if you find one person that's positive, you're shut down for 3 weeks.
On that last
you don't take that risk.
I'll say Riley Watkins came up pretty hard from the safety position, made a nice good tackle on Payne. It looks like now Payne's coming out of the game. He might be done. They probably just want to give him his 200 yards. I'd imagine maybe a nice little benchmark. He's done now.
I wonder who's tracking yards over there. Here's the handoff that time. Handoff goes to Andrew Young. And Andrew Young gets enough for a first down. Jude Cottrell on the tackle. Jude, one of the nicest kids you're going to find. I see Mrs. Sancombe back there. School's starting on Tuesday. Business is about to pick up for her. She's been so relaxed this summer. You know, she hasn't. Hand off to Young again. Young off right tackle. Brought down by the Maroon Knights.
Oh, fumble. I know they're going to load that. Actually, that's Payne. Payne's back in. There. Wow.
That was Ethan Payne.
22. That's surprising.
Peyton Marling on the tackle.
So 6.5 left here in the fourth quarter.
Clock continues to run. I'm sure Poca wants to run as much of this clock they can. I would be watching that back judge for him to put the arm up. You know, there's 5 seconds to go.
Yep. You know, no play clocks today on the running play clocks. Nice play by defensive line for Central.
Yeah,
Vinny
High back there again.
He's not a defensive lineman, but he got in there pretty quickly from the
Vinny High, Mason Smith, and Spencer Helms.
Fine, large Central. Polk hasn't had much to work with up the middle, but they've had a couple plays on the outside where they've been able to bounce out, and that's where they got a good bit of their yardage off tackle.
3rd down and 9 for the Dots. 5:43 remaining in the football game. It's 34-6.
Curious if Dots keep it on the ground, just run some clock, or if they'll try to get a first down here via the pass.
I think a twin receiver's right.
Throw.
Looks downfield. It's a Toby Payne.
Nice route.
And it's a first down and brought down by Caleb Ratcliffe.
12-yard out route by Payne. Nice throw by the quarterback there. Central, pretty good coverage. It's just a hard route to stop. Unless you're anticipating it, you can be able to jump it underneath.
I see Payne and Watkins probably talking about being Facebook friends there. There's a big difference in size between those two.
Yeah. That Payne family, mom and dad, it looks like a lot of grocery bills there. Got 6'2", 6'4" kid in the house.
Family's going to have a tough time deciding to go watch college football games in a couple years.
Yeah, that's a great thing.
By the way, you'll be able to catch this in the newspaper on Monday, the write-up for this. Yeah, it'll be online tonight, so you can go read the online version of this story, written by Mr. Seth Stasky. Seth Stasky's our Friday afternoon football host here with the Friday afternoon walkthrough.
It might be like Poca pulling their boys out.
I did see both Payne brothers are out of the game now.
Like they're probably even the starting offensive line and their backups see some nice holes.
It is Cook still in a quarterback.
About 18 there for Central. Topher again.
Yeah, Mike Topher and Caden Yoakum on the tackle. Yoakum's the guy came out last year for football, didn't play his freshman or sophomore season. Caden more of a basketball player, but was filling a nice role for the Maroon Knights.
You can see the numbers. It looks like 43, 44 kids for Central this year on the football team. It actually looks like more than the Poca. Poca has like 32, 33 kids for a double-A school.
Yeah. Spencer Helms read that perfectly, and Andrew Burkle.
But defensive line has not quit at all for Central this game.
No, they're still selling out on every play.
Poca's very good.
Helms
Central defense has been playing tough as well as they can. They haven't gotten a lot of good help to stay from all the turnovers on the inside on their side of the field. But
Spencer Helms, one of the best kids you're ever going to find too. Student body president, captain of the football team, and this year on summer vacation. They happen to be with us on vacation this year, the Helms family. So spent some time in Destin, Florida with him, and got to talk to Spencer and out in the ocean, and we got to play a big game of miniature golf one night. And I just want to tell you what I did to him and Waterhouse, and Waterhouse's little sister, and Delaney O'Connell from Wheeling Central. I embarrassed them on a miniature golf course, so I'm going to beat my chest a little bit about that.
Always got to play miniature golf on your beach. That's a given.
One round, and they were crying by the end of it.
That's a nice play by Poca. Had a nice little out route there for a first down.
Moved the sticks again for the Dots. Ball down to the 19-yard line. They entered their red zone.
2 minutes, 44 seconds left.
I did see the big fullbacks in there, Dylan Taylor. He's one of those sidecars, and Taylor will get it.
There's Helms.
Burkle and Helms.
Topher, my fault. Topher.
Jude Cottrell coming back in.
Since you're doing a good job trying to rotate bodies along the defensive line there, just keep them fresh. First game of the year.
Central cheerleaders here today, so give a big shout out to them. They're working hard out there in the sun.
Poca just taking it easy here, trying to milk out the clock.
Yeah, they're using as much time as possible. You see the 5 seconds goes up there. Back to pass. Pass is complete. He fell down at the 10-yard line.
Jalen Harris, I think number 11.
Good call. Sure was. 6-foot junior for the Dots.
Third down for the Dots here.
1:35 remaining in the game. Poca from Seth Stasky, this stat, has completed 14 passes in a row in this game. Good afternoon for the team that we knew could run the ball. They could pass the ball pretty well, too. It looks like that one's to Dylan Taylor.
Sets the gang tackle right there by the middle line. Poca got the first down. See if they just take a knee, run out the clock here.
1 minute to go in the game. It's 34-6. Dots over the Maroon Knights. Well, if we got to pick a player of the game, it's going to be an easy decision for me.
Yeah, I think it's a unanimous decision up here in the press. No.
I think Biff back at the booth would agree with us. Central defensive, I saw, was at
25.
Busting through that time was Vinny High. He read that perfectly.
Tell you what, Central's not going to let them score a touchdown. Polka's trying to just run it in. Central's got a good pride there. They're not going to let.
I don't even think Polka's going to take another snap here. They don't have to.
No, 23 seconds left.
And that'll be it. And that'll be your final score here today. 34-6. The Dots knock off the Maroon Knights. Now look here, Maroon Knights. We're not even sure if they have a game next. So we know the Winfield game is off for next Friday night. Yeah, that's from they made the announcement here at halftime. So the Knights looking for an opponent. I know some of the people they've called. They've called the Brook Bruins. They've called St. Mary's. They're reaching out to Mount View and Grafton. So those are some teams that could be some possibilities. But at this second, there is no game next week. The scheduled game will be in 2 weeks at Shadyside. So Wheeling Central takes the loss today, 34-6. Folks, got to wrap it up. I got to get out of town right now, so very short here afterwards. Biff, thank you back at the press. Ryan, how much fun do you have here today?
Blast. Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
It's a tough loss here for Central, but
there's better days ahead for the Knights. I promise you, folks, there are better days ahead for this team. And they'll recruit. They'll get healthy. This team will keep fighting. I promise you, these coaching staff won't let them do that. So 34-6, Polka gets the victory today. Thanks to the Fitzsimmons family and Fitzsimmons firm for all their support with high school sports. And for Jerry Ames, Ryan Storm, and Brad Leonard, have a safe Labor Day weekend.
Managing your business can be a minefield. One step in the wrong direction, and it can feel like everything you've worked for is at risk. I always had a vision of building a team, a crew of true professionals that could handle it all, tax, insurance, and investments. Big enough to partner with Encova, but personal enough to protect your interests on the home front. I'm Gary, and this is the Glessner Group.
Do you want to learn more about West Liberty University? Then register for one of our virtual Black and Gold Days. You'll learn about the admissions process, financial aid and housing, details about your intended major, and you'll even be entered for a chance to win a $1,000 scholarship just for attending. It's virtually everything you need to know. Get registered for our September 12th event at westliberty.edu/visit. Visit or connect at West Liberty University.
Over 2.5 million Americans